Welcome to the show, everybody. Good evening. Looks like oh shit. Looks like that manhunt is still going. I mean, how many people are live? Holy crap. It's crazy. All right, we'll get in here. We'll say what's up to everybody. Good evening. Hope you all are doing good. Thursday. I won't be doing any daytime shows tomorrow. We'll be just doing one in the evening. Let me flip this over here real quick. We'll just be doing shows in the evening. And I'm going to try and get to some of these Idaho4 documents. I don't know. We'll see. Freaking shit's crazy already. Caught on camera again, huh? Let me turn down dispatch. We got dispatch. I need to get flight radar up again here too. But we got the two normal live streams that we normally have. And my flight radar, I need to put that at the top. I don't know why I have it all the way down here. Here it is. Let's just stick it right there. All right. Say what's up to everybody. Crime Junkie, good evening. Skittles, hope you're doing good. Sorry I can't make your lives as much. Sorry about not being able to get together, but maybe this weekend, hopefully. We'll see. I was going to try and make a trip, but it didn't work out, unfortunately. So I will be here this weekend. On the positive side is I should be able to finish that setup. It's like half done. I have to rearrange this whole room. But I think it's going to be a lot better. I'm definitely going to have a lot more room. The major thing I have right now is trying to get this camera bracket thing, whatever you want to call it, set up over there. I'm really trying not to screw through the desk. So I'm going to see if I can get some clamps this weekend and see if I can come up with something. Good evening, Senny. Kib Kitty, what's up? DS, good evening. I haven't even had a drink yet. I made it and I didn't have a drink yet. Good evening, Kelly. Catastrophe, thank you so much. Thank you so much for all your guys' hard work. Bianca, what's up? Detective Golden, just Deb. I know, what is going on, right? Over a week. We're going to be getting into it. Yeah, shout out to the mods. Thank you all so much. Ticket number 8, ticket 12. Brian Hoffman. He emailed me a couple days ago. He's got to be. I saw him, brother. What's up, Sleuthin? How you doing? What's up, Regina? And let me know if I pronounce that correctly, please. Doozy, what's up? Doozy. Danny, what's up? I'm going to try and get to these documents. We'll see. We're going to go right into this manhunt first here. We've been covering it all week. Oh, man. What's up, Smiley? I hope you are too. Thank you so much. There's Caddy. What's up, Caddy? Deborah, what's up? What's up? Thank you for your emails. Appreciate you. Peaches, look at that new icon pic. Still cool. I like the blue. It looks cool. I like the lighting. What's up, Ashley? I'm making pasta sauce. Ooh. Pasta sounds good. With some breadsticks. Some salad. Sandy, what's up? Country Sunset, what's up? Ooh, look at that icon pic. Wow, that looks cool. That looks cool. Oh, thank you, Deborah. I appreciate that. So, good evening. Let's get right in, right? Thank you to my mod Kay. She did a summary of all the documents. So if we're not able to read them all, we get a summary of it. So shout out to her. And I apologize because of this manhunt. We had to postpone the mod meeting. We'll have it this weekend. Um, so hopefully we'll be able to get everything squared away, set up, and we will have those new things coming out here shortly. So I appreciate that. We'll definitely be having the document drops read only for any sub, and we'll have that link here soon. So all of you guys, no matter, you don't even have to, members will get different benefits, obviously, but even if you're just a sub, I want you guys to be able to have my mods do a wonderful job. Uh, they're always dropping the latest documents before I even know. That's how awesome my mods are, and so you guys will be able to get those document drops as well. So just a way to be able to share the information for the community, and shout out to all the mods, because honestly, they're the ones that are going to be doing the document drops. So shout out to them. Appreciate them so much. They do such amazing work for the show, and I think it'll be a cool thing for you guys to be able to get those document drops. Boom, pops right up. You don't even have to go to a video. You don't have to search if there was anything. You'll get that notification with that doc drop of the cases that I'm covering, and maybe some of their own that they might want to, boom, you get that notification right there. The Modi mods. It does. I appreciate you guys so much, for real. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ooh, what was that? All right, so let's get to, let's see, who am I going to check out first? Video unavailable. What? What? Here it is. All right, let's check out this this local news here real quick. Let's see what they got going on. And we'll check out Nick. With this. Not look like, maybe they're not. Check it out. Come on, StreamYard. There we go. Come on, StreamYard. Whoa! What's that?
Hey guys, I have to get out for a second to help Aaron with something. A video for Aaron. Sax and I have been working together for the last couple days. That audio
is horrible.
Is this? Here we go, guys. What's this? What's mounted patrol now arriving. That is the mounted patrol bus.
Mounted patrol. What? Damn, yo, that audio is horrible. Hold on a minute. Ooh. 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 Dude, come on, man. Fix your shit, bro. All right, hold on. I'm surprised nobody told him. Uh-oh. Where in the hell? Hold on. Here we go.
For confirmed sightings, and the first time was just to make sure a state trooper was actually okay. They're coming from all over. It's not one car.
What? Who?
And it's gonna get. I know it's blurry right now, but give me a few minutes, and we're gonna light the area up for you.
Gonna what?
Okay. So we're gonna light the area up so that way you guys can see what we see.
Light the area. Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, because from right here, we're gonna have to light it up.
Ooh, there's a thunderstorm going on. Hold on. Hey, look, you can see my coffee light really good like this.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm thinking.
What's up, Stacy?
Maybe not even on the grass. Maybe right over here. Like at the edge.
It's not my StreamYard. I know. I was trying to be there, y'all. I really was. I was Damn, it sucks. I put in the PTO for the next
but I don't
4
wanna,
days,
I need
and
to pull the car up to use the spotlight.
I was gonna go there for 3 days.
So
You
Ham's
know,
checking
1 day
right
for
now.
travel back and forth, but I was
And
gonna
look,
go
it's
there
getting
for 3
foggy out.
days.
You guys can see.
And
this is a problem that we had last time. When he escaped the last perimeter, it was foggy. It was a night like this, where it had rained a bit.
Yeah, it didn't work
during
out.
the day, and
YouTube's not a
it
job.
then interesting. That was a he's a spotlight on
Okay,
the car.
I want to. What's up with this mounted horse shit?
So
What? Hold on. Why?
it was like this.
Hold on.
Longwood Observatory. I'm not sure what makes that new or what that means, if there was anyone in there, because we do believe that there was being evacuated. I'm sorry, conservatory, the Longwood Conservatory. So I don't know if that is new information or just a reiteration of the last order when it was shut down.
See, I don't even know. I didn't get to hear anything until this.
So, Mike, thanks for that information. A new order from Longwood Gardens.
You know what? I mean, it's obvious why he's staying in the same area. You don't know where to go other than who was supposed to pick him up. And something happened. They didn't meet him in the right spot or right time or something. And now he's just walking in the same area trying to find that damn cart.
Sorry, not much to see out here, guys.
He
we can only
barely speak English.
You know, we're limited to where we're being told to go. Obviously, we can't be inside an active search zone when actually we were allowed last night. But this is a new perimeter, and we were told to leave, and we are not going to.
You don't think they're going to what? What do you mean that? He's a convicted.
Of course, we want to give you all the updated information as much as we can.
I mean, they already said. They already said. Well, I was trying to go. They just didn't. They wouldn't approve it. So I was like, all right. I found out today. I was really gonna try and be heading out overnight last night and getting there in the morning. But yeah, that didn't work out. I'll be doing it soon though, trust me. I'll be going to these different places here in the future. And not just one, like all of them. Damn near.
So yeah, I want to bring something up because I was looking at a map and was not giving the correct information from the map.
What are you talking about?
Here is the new perimeter, and I want to thank someone for pointing that out because I was mentioning from the map, but these are the new perimeters. North Route 1 from North Walnut Street, and that is in Kennett Square.
You gave us one street, dude. Come on. What's up? They evacuated Longwood Gardens parking lot earlier. You want me to switch? All right, we'll get rid here. Hold on.
So
we'll switch. There we go. What's up, Nana?
So,
I was gonna fuck. Hell yeah, I'd be in the woods too. I'd be out there at night looking damn straight. This fucking community's fucking
so we're
scared.
gonna find out right now.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
How about
It's crazy. It's all the damn hurdles I gotta bust through. I'm telling you right now. Shit. It definitely like tries your patience. That's for damn sure.
No, yeah. So where would you say? Like,
All right. So I don't know where the new perimeter is. What's up?
All right.
What's up, P Fox?
Usually gets quiet before there's some movement.
I'd be fuck that. I'd be driving, walking. He's got to be somewhere. You know, and that's what I was figuring when I was gonna head out there. I was like, you know what? It's fucking hard for them to. It's harder for them to look for him at night than it is during the
So there are
day. So I'm
police
like,
lights
shit.
coming
I'd be
from
driving in the middle of
that
the damn
direction.
night. Nothing's gonna be happening.
We're gonna
I'll
have
get
some
there in
light
the
here for
fucking
you in a
morning,
second.
and boom. That was my
So the
plan.
car's being pulled up.
I had my shit packed up,
And
ready
I
to go
might-
yesterday after I got home from work. I was like, all right, I'm just waiting for that
confirm a couple of
fucking
things.
okay, and then I got the keys in the car, baby.
And I feel some raindrops. So I'm hoping he moves a little faster and gets over here.
I was ready. And I was doing my show.
Yeah, that's why. I'm hoping he's getting in the car. So Honk's gonna pull up. Yeah, I just tried and it went to voicemail.
Man, what's
So I
worse, the
think that
crackle or
person's
the wind?
unavailable for the next
Shit.
few minutes. I'm trying to get him
All
on the
right, so
phone.
I'm not. Oh. What the hell's this? Hold on. Whoa. So they're not going to have the area lit up for 5 or 10 minutes over there at Nick the Hat. Whoa, look at them thunderstorms. Man, that would be so neat to be able to sit out there and... Oh, man. That's my... I love thunderstorms. Damn, the wind. All right, we're switching. Damn, Nick, that shit's loud. Here, we're gonna...
In an accident, somewhere in the search zone.
Man, both their audios
We
are
don't know
horrible
anything
tonight.
about it. We're trying to confirm
What's up,
any
architect?
information. We're trying to find out.
You know?
In fact, that's not the case.
Yeah.
But again,
I
we're
was,
hearing
trust
same
me, I was
kinda
trying to be
scanner
there.
traffic you are. I have
Man,
to actually
it sucks.
let you go for a second. Not
All I
let you
had to
go,
do
but,
was
I'm
put the
gonna pop
key in
down
the fucking
microphone.
car, and I was
And
gone.
for those of you who can't hear, if
It was a shitty day today.
he's okay.
I'm
if-
like,
I
damn,
hope
this sucks, man.
the fact that
Damn.
that he's okay. So I'm gonna pop down the microphone. Here's the drill, guys. If you don't hear me,
Yeah,
I
reboot
won't
your
be talking.
mic.
I'm doing other things. I'm making phone calls.
All right, I'm just gonna... All right, so let's... I'm gonna watch this press conference from today. I know. I love thunderstorms. What's up, Tabby Cat? Come on, StreamYard. P Fox. Look at the new photo with the pups. All right, I want to watch this press conference today. And then I got a former inmate talking about escaping police commissioner resigns. Remember? Crazy. And somebody else. Oh yeah, the fucking warden, new warden. Let's see, a neighbor that talked. Let's see here. Where are we at? Spotted again. So this is 2 hours ago. Spotted again.
Convicted killer Danilo Cavalcante continues to elude authorities since his escape from Chester County Prison last Thursday. Late this afternoon, we learned of another possible sighting today. That area now the focus of an ever more intense manhunt. It is Thursday afternoon. I'm Brian Taft.
And I'm Sarah Bloomquist. The big story on Action News is the ongoing search for the man authorities call desperate and dangerous. State police believe he is still within their search area, which is now estimated to be about 8 to 10 square miles.
Authorities wrapped up their latest update just within the last hour. Action News reporter Maggie Kent was there. She's now live in Westchester.
This is from a couple hours ago.
Maggie?
You know, the search kicked off at least 1 hour after Danilo Cavalcante got out of Chester County Prison and was able to escape. And now it is in day 8, as you guys mentioned. Longwood Gardens seems to be the focus of the latest area of search. As you would remember, on Monday, there was some trail camera video of Danilo Cavalcante caught within that same search area. So it leads us to believe that he may be doubling back, or state police, that is, he may be doubling back and still within that 8 to 10 square mile radius. Again, that video of the convicted murderer, 34-year-old Danilo Cavalcante, was captured on trail camera.
It was 1 to 3 miles. It was 1 mile. Then it was 1 to 3. Right? Because, you know, Bivens was saying it was an effective capsulate squeeze tactic. It was effective. It continues to be effective. They know exactly what he's doing. They know exactly where he is. They're putting pressure on him. They're making him make mistakes. It's effective. So that's why it's 8 to 10 miles now. Because it's that's how the capsulate pressure squeeze tactic works. It starts off small and then it gets big. See? That's how it works. We need to have Bivens up here sometime so he can explain it a little better, because I mean I get what he's saying, right? Capsulate, pressure, squeeze, and then it gets bigger. Yeah. There's like a mathematical equation. I have it on the dry eraser board over here. I'll try and get it here in a couple minutes when I make a new K-cup, okay?
In Longwood Gardens property, again, where he was allegedly spotted today on Monday night. As we mentioned, the search
8 to
perimeter
10
8 to 10 miles wide. Helicopters have searched high and low, hoping that an aerial view will also aid them in finding.
I can't wait to watch this press conference. Oh my gosh.
Headed into thick brush to describe this terrain as densely wooded at times, with plenty of hiding spots, especially for Cavalcante, who is 34 years old but just 5 feet tall.
We're using people on foot. We have horses out there as well that are assisting with the search, tactical teams, and of course the aviation assets. They're wearing uniforms with.
Hold on a minute. I gotta call this guy by his full name from now on. Hold on 1 second. George. All right. Lieutenant Colonel.
With the search, tactical teams, and of course the aviation assets. They're wearing,
of course,
uniforms with bullet-resistant vests, carrying a lot of equipment. It certainly adds to the challenge.
Now, we did hear
What
from
happened to
yesterday's
its
state police
eyes?
update that one of the canine search dogs named Loki suffered a heat-related illness and had to be rushed to the hospital. We're happy to report today that Loki is doing well and has been released from the
What's
hospital.
the
We talk about these conditions out here, very high temperatures.
so what's the sunglasses for? What does that mean? What the heat-related condition, but it's wearing sunglasses? What's up, everybody? Why is it wearing sunglasses? What is that about? Did it like burn its retinas or?
These officers wearing bulletproof vests, heavy gear. And I asked about morale, and Lieutenant Colonel Bivens shared with us that these state police officers are asking to be brought in from different troops around the state in order to aid in this investigation. He says morale is very high, and based off this
Yeah, I wonder
latest
why.
sighting, he believes that Cavalcante
What's up,
has
Harry?
not been able to escape their perimeter, which of course is good news. We're live in Westchester. Maggie Kent, Channel 6, Action News. Guys?
Yeah, Maggie, these men and women are incredibly determined. Thank you very much. Download this.
All right, we'll get back to Nick the Hat and see what's going on with him, if he got his wind issue figured out. All right, sounds cool. I love the sound of nature. Oh, look at the lightning in the background. Ooh.
About 50, according to somebody else at another angle. I counted 24.
Can barely hear you.
Did somebody just fall out of a tree? So grab a. Okay, guys.
There you go.
So, something's going. So we just heard the neighbors here too.
What?
Something either fell from the tree.
Oh.
You have the spotlight? Can you connect it? Let me connect the spotlight. Something. Grab the spotlight. Let's connect with the extension cord. So, given the fact that he was able to scale a wall, nothing's off. Nothing's out of basically off the table. We just heard tree branches crackling, which is what police. We just heard it again. Okay, yeah, we're gonna check with the lights, and if it's serious, we're gonna call the police, obviously.
Well, go. What are you standing there for? Okay.
The neighbors are standing here too, so they are the neighbors are here, so they know where they are. They can give the address and they can call authorities right off the bat. They're standing
No,
behind the
that's the thing with that's why it's so effective. Okay, the capsulate pressure squeeze tactic. It's so effective. You can't map it out because it's constantly changing. It's crazy. It's constantly changing. It's so effective. It constantly changes. It's amazing. It's amazing. It should be in a textbook. How to.
an extension cord from the truck to the spotlight right now.
How to catch a criminal.
I'm looking for movement. I don't see any movement, so I'm looking to my left. I'm not looking to what
Might be.
you guys are seeing right now. We're about to spotlight it right now.
What's up,
It's
Kansas
loud, right?
997?
Like
Hey,
breaking.
let's have football
And it's
time.
not raining out.
Enjoy the game.
The neighbors are standing here too.
Yes, I love
And
nights
then
like
one of the
this too,
neighbors is on
Gray.
the phone, so I'm not sure who's calling authorities or what.
Oh, I love those summer nights with the lightning in the back,
There's
the
no wind.
breeze, the crickets,
We're checking.
the frogs.
It could have been an animal, of course, but
Is there a lot of corn in Pennsylvania? No wonder he's able to hide. He's hiding in fucking corn. He's hiding in fucking corn. Who's gonna see him in corn? Wow. He's hiding in corn, isn't he? Yeah, be safe, Gray.
I can't move the car.
Right. That's what. You hear a noise. Why wouldn't you be running to it? That's just me. Yeah, me too. They think he's further now? They don't know, do they? No. Corn. Oh, hey, you never know. Lots of corn? Wow. His feeds are constantly dropping. Hold on, let's... This other guy's audio is like crackly. All right. Here, let's switch to this
We
guy
have the
real quick.
scanner going, so we're trying to monitor.
Oh, dude, your audio. What is going on?
And as we're speaking, Mike, if you hear this, Mike Cantor,
All right, let
you
me.
have a location on that development you just gave me.
Whoa, what
Mike Cantor
development?
at Fox 29. If you can hear me,
What?
give me some details on that last
Whoa,
piece
what?
of information you gave me. So I'm gonna bring down the. Unfortunately, I
Hold on.
can't.
Let me get the scanner out.
Can't listen to every little scanner traffic as I deliver this. So now what I'm going to do right now is
Oh,
show you
okay.
the new search zone. Our friend, this is our friend Andrew Averill. Hope you allow me to use your map, but I really appreciate you do awesome work.
Yeah, if it works.
Where are we at here?
Because your phone don't show shit, bro.
Oh wait, no, I think that works. So that is the search zone, that the red
fuck?
area.
How can you
And so this
tilt your phone? Tilt your phone.
That is
Tilt your phone, bro. Turn your brightness down.
Parkersville
Tilt your
Road
phone.
to the east.
What is this guy doing?
I wish I had a better system, guys, but you know,
Dude,
get it right.
turn your brightness down. Turn your brightness down and turn your phone.
There you go. So on the east side,
Shh. Shh. Come on,
east
bro.
side
Shh.
Parkersville Road, south side
Ooh, look at
Route
that
1,
lightning
Baltimore
back there.
Pike.
Oh,
Over here is Walnut Street.
I'm jealous. I
North
wish.
Walnut Road, rather. It's North Walnut Road.
All
That
right.
is the one western boundary. The other western boundary is Northbrook Road. That's that road right there. And the northern
Poor guy.
boundary is Lenape Unionville Road. Lenape Unionville
Why doesn't he
Road.
have like
To the
a?
north, again, to the north,
Where's the intern?
Unionville
Right.
Road, east Parkersville Road, south Route 1, west North Walnut Street, also west on Northbrook Road. So there are your updated new
Damn, that thing's got to have a few alternators in
zone.
it with all them TVs and stuff in the back. Right?
As I try to zoom in here, we got our.
I need a shit. I need a
just
true
to let you
crime
know the technology we're
broadcasting
using
truck.
in the truck. We have a number of cameras
I need
in
one.
and on this truck. We
Shit.
use a joystick. Usually,
I'm telling you,
uh,
we have
moving the
a couch
joystick
in
to
the
try to,
back for the interviews
get out here. Just a little
on
round
location,
robin. That's our front view camera.
like
That's
Steve-O.
our in,
It'd be like
dashboard camera,
Steve-O.
and that's our moving camera that we could move right here. So, just to give you a little check on the truck and on how we kind of, how we're gathering our news. In the truck with me, photographer Aaron Sachs.
I
Is
know.
it
8
photographer
days.
or is it videographer?
He's
What
got to
do you
be
are?
hiding in corn.
Oh, I've been saying it wrong the whole time. I should have known. Photojournalist Aaron Sachs is with me in the truck. You will hear him going in and out.
Yeah, that's
he's
cool.
getting video. I will hop in and out.
I'll
of the
have.
car.
I'll be having one
But
soon.
right now, I have
I
a
gotta
feeling
have
we're
one.
going to be here for a
I
little
just
while.
thought I'd be
Um,
not working
only
55 hours
because this
now.
perimeter is just getting established, and you saw about 20 state troopers roll in here just a few minutes ago. We can only assume that they are not
When you
only
need
searching,
time,
but
it
they are going to
sucks
be
when you
working as perimeter
can't get it.
and protecting homes. One thing that
All
caught
right,
me
let me
with
see if Nick is
some of the
like
jobs state troopers are doing.
working it again or
And
what.
These guys, a lot guys and women are coming in from all over the state.
We got to watch
They've
that
come
press conference.
far
Though.
away as Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, Harrisburg, York,
Here we go.
Philadelphia.
He's back up.
So it is.
Let's get back to
and also
this
other
guy over
states
here.
as well are chipping in. So this.
That audio.
They live off of Folly Hill, where New York set up a Gaylor, down Gaylor, and they are now checking one of the red horse barns off of Haynesville.
So you guys hear this? They're checking like the horse
And
barns
Bale-
off of Haynesville
That don't mean nothing.
and Bailey's Dairy Farm.
Which is about that way.
Actually,
That
let
don't
me
mean
write that
nothing.
down so I can.
Yeah, it's that way, a mile down.
All right, guys, bear with me. I'm just not able to talk. Hong's working on the tree.
Do you want me to? Do you want to show the map of Radius one?
Oh yeah.
No. They're just looking. It's like earlier. They were just looking.
Square footage. So here, this is where we are.
I'm gonna go to that press conference. Hold on.
And that's Radius one.
But I think
Okay, guys. So that again. So I'll repeat what she says. We're the blue dot, and the farm is up here where it says Bailey's Dairy,
That's close.
and that's closed. So police are in that area searching barns. I'm also going to put up a tweet with that information for those of them.
They
those
don't
of you that
know.
aren't watching.
Hold on 1 second.
This evening or this morning?
this evening. I'm in check 3 times a day.
I'm gonna play that press conference here.
That's,
It doesn't seem like anything's.
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
all
What's
very
this update
confusing
here?
Because they evacuated Longwood.
Evacuated
right?
Longwood.
So
Okay,
Longwood
we
was
heard that.
evacuated. Like the turn of events is like still very confusing to me because they got a sighting of him last night this week.
Yeah, I think some of the sightings are. I think
That's what I mean. Like
think
so
the
many
creek-
people are, I
what-
think, are tampering with
what's the
I think
name of that farm?
Bailey's Dairy
Is it
Farm. So that's on Wabasset again, very
B-A-I-L-E-Y?
close to the prison,
Bailey's.
yeah, again,
right?
Bailey's. What?
Let's see this.
Let me see.
All right, guys, I'm just
Are you
gonna
hearing
spell it
anything
for
on
you.
the scanner?
impossible.
Bailey's Dairy Farm.
It's impossible for him to make that much ground.
Exactly.
So the confirmed thing that we have is they do have him on surveillance last night.
that is definitely confirmed.
I'll show you
They
in a
have
second. I'm going to show
footage.
you something.
So Longwood, they had confirmed
Okay,
sighting
so
at Long.
Bailey's is on 821 Lenape. I thought it was Wawasset. Sorry.
It's all right.
Bailey's. Does anybody know the address?
Yeah, he's on 1821 Lenape Road is the dairy farm.
Which what?
Which it's
Lenape
kind of
Road.
far from Longwood though, because if you come down, I mean that would be a hike for him because you would have to go down 926, make a left onto Lenape and go all the way down. I mean, I know they're doing what they need to do.
Yeah,
but it's-
cornfield,
that would
that's what I was
far
saying.
work to go.
Dude's hiding in a damn
And you guys are hearing
cornfield
some
until night.
perspective from locals.
Well,
you
I
guys
mean,
can,
come on.
understand a little better.
I walk my dogs up there all the time.
You
It's
heard
very
that.
dense. Forest.
Yeah,
Behind me.
a very nice Bumble.
Right, everyone's so nice here.
Yeah.
I know that's So we left
But
this
that's
area.
why I don't know why the
So
dogs.
let's see
I would
how
expect
long.
lights and dogs. Like crazy.
It's 8 minutes by car to get to Bailey's. So I just
They haven't
feel like
blocked this road off, but they do
It's
have.
far.
it's far, right? So
They do have the road edge. That,
926.
Let me
Okay,
see.
so look, so we're
926
right
and then
here.
North
This is
Brook
where
Road.
we are.
North Road. They do have that. That's blocked out right now.
I mean, that's far.
All right, there's Longwood.
People are asking, do you think he could be in that field?
I mean, one would
Anything's
hope.
possible.
I bet you he's chilling in the frickin' corn.
Across from Carco, so they had police, state troopers around the tractor, so that way if he hopped up, they would get him, or if he was sleeping, they would, I guess chop him up.
One would hope.
Yeah.
So, what
Did you want me? No, I was just gonna. If you want me to show something in the map. So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys, I'm going to show you the map right here.
Yeah.
Cool.
With, some neighbors.
So again, where the blue dot and all of the streets are closed. So that is. I don't have my glasses on, so you're gonna have to help me, Nick. I don't know what it says.
How are they finding that out? Are they
That's
tracking police radio?
Bailey's Dairy.
920.
926. So that would be
926.
926. So
Oh, so you're just
all 926
seeing low, but you're not
all
tracking
the
any
way
radio.
through.
Man, I wish I was there.
52. I believe this is 52.
Okay.
So it's a pretty big perimeter. Not very
Mm.
good.
Okay, interesting.
Like small tracks.
And then this is the Greenwood. So if you come down here, this would be Greenwood Elementary. No, Greenwood Elementary is across Longwood, passing one. So
Yeah,
I
my
doubt that
girlfriend
he
lives down
really
on
passed.
Holly
He would have
Hill,
been safe
and we
in
have
my
friends
mind.
down on Holly Hill, and they're
Um,
down in Virginia. So they're like.
So it makes sense that he's still around here.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You guys heard that. Sorry for the quiet. I'm trying to confirm some
Why
stuff.
didn't he go check out the tree?
And my phone is blowing up, so it's hard to sort through these. I'm trying to find the right group chat. Oh, so those of you that are asking if rain is going to hurt the search, no. Somebody on the ground said that the rain is going to help them tremendously, and this is coming from an individual involved in
The capsulate.
manhunt. He says the rain is going to help him and the
It's-
team.
It's going to help
tremendously,
the
so they're hoping
capsulate.
for the storm to come through.
Hmm.
That's the only update right now. I'm working to text
Yeah.
back, so give me a few minutes.
Corn waving and know that he's like in there trying to.
Rain activates that capsulate effect. It's a smart move. It's a smart move. Right, great. Some lightning.
All right,
I
guys,
need to
still
get
working
that
to
press
find out some more
conference here.
information for you. Bear with me. So that's the field. That's it's owned by Longwood Gardens. We're trying, and I don't know why he hasn't turned around the car. So they're working on it. All right, sounds good. Thank you. But we're here with several neighbors. I don't know why the comments are restricted. I'm getting texts, and I don't know why the comments are restricted to Twitter Blue people. That's something that Twitter did, not me.
Okay. You can hear it in the trees. Yeah.
As you guys can see, police officers are driving by.
Yeah, way at the top, huh, Gray? You see him
Maybe
ruffling,
maybe
huffling
he's
way at the
heading
top,
back.
don't you? Oh, I miss those storms.
Folly Hill. So that's
So
where
SWAT is on Folly Hill, guys. Which is
This is our Kennedy.
I miss Akron. We
We're
were only
it's
about,
It's
I think,
Five Moms.
a little over an hour from
Okay,
PA.
so Folly Hill is where you wanted to go to Gaylor.
Okay.
Okay, so that was over near Gaylor. So if you were to come down 926, make a right, and then the first light is Folly Hill, and the Gaylor winery is right there. That's really close.
Oh, architect. I hope they do too. For
Are
real.
they kind of telling you that you should be avoiding certain places?
In shitty
Who, law
apartment.
enforcement? So they said they set up
Where are
a
you
perimeter,
restricted?
and the perimeter.
You
seems
know
to
he's
be
chilling in that
back
corn. Ain't
the
nobody
left.
seeing it. There's how are you gonna see
So
dude in corn
this
in the
is open
daytime?
right now.
He could still
Which
look
is, I
out
think, how he
there.
keeps sleeping out.
He
So
could like
guys,
look
notice how the
around
perimeter is
without
very
anybody
bizarre. So
really even
if
noticing
he
him.
is in Longwood Gardens,
Come on.
and I didn't hear anything about, I don't know anything about a sighting tonight. Apparently you guys are saying that Fox reported about that. I don't have any information about that. None of my law enforcement sources said anything about that. What I was told is that he was there last night, and they obtained surveillance footage at around 5, or I was told they obtained the footage at around 5:30 to 5:45, but that means they obtained it about a couple hours earlier. I'm assuming it was a couple hours earlier, and it wasn't in real time. It's possible that it was in real time because
Really?
the police response was quite active, and the neighbor that owns the property with the tree is outside looking. So we are
He's gotta be in that
waiting for
cornfield.
some light. I can't move the truck because Hong and another neighbor are working to
Alright.
figure out.
I'm gonna switch to this real quick. This is a former inmate suggesting how he's avoiding capture or
All
something.
right, let's bring in now more insight. Somebody who was on the run for 2 years, once led the U.S. Marshals 15 most wanted list for drug trafficking, but has since turned his life around. We're talking about Seth Ferranti, who's now an acclaimed author, a producer, a filmmaker with a new documentary out. It's called Dope Men, America's First Drug Cartel. Seth, thank you so much for giving us some perspective here. So we know that there's another possible sighting of Cavalcante today. We're still waiting for that to be confirmed. But based on your own experience, what is his strategy now that this search is stretching into a second week? We're now on the 8th day.
I think he's probably getting more comfortable. If I was him, after 8 days, I would be getting more comfortable. He's eluded them so far. I mean, there still is going to be, some desperateness and some paranoia because, when a whole bunch of people are looking for you, that's going to be there. But he could be getting more confident as you see the perimeter is stretching. So if I was him, what I would do, first off, he wants to shave. He wants to change his appearance. He wants to cut that hair, shave that beard off. He wants to get different clothes. He needs to get money. So I don't know where he's going, but he's just trying to get away from the center of the action right now. And it seems like he's succeeding to, some degree.
Right. And we saw a video of him as he was escaping. Seth, are you surprised at how he just kind of casually crowd walks, between those two walls? And then what we don't see is him squeezing through razor wire, jumps off the roof to freedom. And apparently no one sees him. I mean, we can see another prisoner there, it looks like, standing next to the wall, but he just kind of casually walks out of that facility.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's a pretty athletic move. I mean, I had no idea this dude. He's like Spider-Man or something. I mean, it's kind of crazy, to just. I couldn't walk up a wall like that. I think even as a young man, I couldn't walk up a wall like that. I don't think most people could. So, I mean, that's like a Spider-Man-like ability, and I think that goes in after seeing this. You can kind of see.
This dude's supposed to be like a fucking, News Nation go-to guy, and he's like, I ain't never seen nothing like that's like a spider. What the fuck? Are you that surprised, dude?
Casually walks out of that facility.
Yeah, that's a pretty athletic move. I mean, I had no idea this dude. He's like Spider-Man or something. I mean, it's kind of crazy, to just. I couldn't walk up a wall like that. I think even as a young man, I couldn't walk up a wall like that. I don't think most people could. So, I mean, that's like a Spider-Man-like ability, and I think that goes in after seeing this. You can kind of see how this dude's been hiding. Because I heard in the press conference, they were like, "Are you looking up in the trees?"
It's like,
because this dude, he could hide up in the trees, he could hide in the branches. I mean, he's a little guy, he's athletic, he's agile. As long as he's quiet, he could hide anywhere. So I think that's how he survived, this first week, those first couple of days. But now you see that perimeter stretching, so he's moving outward. So, like I say, he still needs money, he needs supply, he needs food, he needs to shave, he needs changes of clothes, probably a different backpack.
You don't need to shave, dude.
He probably knows that he needs to keep moving. So
he needs to shave. What does he gotta do? Clean up his beard line? What? Hold on.
He needs money, he needs supply, he needs food, he needs to shave, he needs changes of clothes, probably a different backpack. Anything that's been shown.
Shave in a different backpack. Who the fuck is this guy?
He probably knows that he needs to keep moving. So
he needs to shave.
He needs to shave. He needs changes of clothes, probably a different backpack.
Clean that beard line up.
Shown,
oh my
he probably
God.
knows that he needs to keep moving. So
Seth, before we let you go, do you think he's getting help?
I don't think from as this story's unfolding, I don't think he's getting help. It looks
okay. Hold on. All right, this guy's a fool. Hold on. he says he don't think he's getting help either. Are you fucking serious? Why do you think this guy was circling the same fucking area for a week? Because he was probably supposed to meet somebody. And I'm not a prison expert here. He was probably supposed to meet somebody. And they didn't show up at the right place and time for something. Something happened. Confusion got mixed up. There's no way to communicate with each other. Because they were supposed to meet. The meetup didn't happen. There was confusion, and dude's been walking in the same fucking area trying to see the damn fucking car that he was supposed to fucking meet up with so he could flag him down and get the fuck going wherever he was going because he can barely speak any English. So he could, as far as he knows, he could be walking by somebody and they could say, hey, call the cops, and he wouldn't even fucking know. You think he's gonna walk out there and then possibly just hitch a ride with somebody when he can't even barely understand what they're saying? So he could be like not even knowing that they're gonna be turning. Come on now. Walking in the same fucking area for 7 days because he was supposed to meet somebody and something happened. And now it's been a week and he's probably like, all right, fuck it. It's been a week now. I gotta go somewhere. And so now he's starting to venture. Because he realized it's been a week. I ain't gonna find the fucking person that I might as well try and figure out where I can go. And the crazy part is that they had no fucking idea. 7 days and you're fucking chasing your own damn tail, calling it effective. Chasing your own tail, calling it effective. Night vision? Thermal? Thermal will pick up something in a cornfield? Ridiculous. And then this guy, he's got a shave. All right, let's switch back to Nick the Hat. Give me 1 second.
I'm getting texts, and I don't know why the comments are.
I mean, I'm serious.
Restricted to Twitter Blue.
Why else would?
Come
on, why else would somebody stay in the? If you're trying to escape, you're getting the fuck out ASAP. You're not hanging around for fucking 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days. You're not doing it.
As you guys can see,
unless you're trying to meet somebody.
By. Maybe he's heading back.
Confirmation that SWAT is over
He-
at Folly Hill.
So
that's where
SWAT is on Folly Hill, guys. Which is
This is our
See, I wouldn't be surprised. See, now with the capsulate pressure squeeze tactic being so effective and how the zone grew because of the effectiveness, now I bet this is when he's going to get caught up, because now he's having to escape that small perimeter that he was forced out of. You know, he was forced out of that small perimeter. Now he's having to venture. This is what Bivens is probably playing the whole time. Squeeze him out of the small perimeter so then he will broaden and then get exposed so then they can catch him. I bet that's what. Right. Right. But it might work.
Now,
Oh,
look how he keeps sleeping.
I can't imagine what the press conference is going to be when they catch him. Oh boy, that's going to be really interesting.
I don't know anything about a sighting tonight.
What if he
Apparently
sneaks
you
back
guys are
into
saying that
the?
Fox reported about that. I don't have any information about that. None of my law enforcement sources said anything about that. What I was told is that he was there last night.
Oh my
they
gosh.
obtained surveillance footage at around 5 or
Ever
I was
to
told
hack
they
us
obtained
up.
the footage at around 5:30
Dude,
to 5:45, but that means they
You
obtained
think
it
so?
about
Come
a couple
on.
hours earlier.
He ain't shaving.
I'm assuming it was a couple hours earlier and it wasn't in real time. It's possible that it was in real time because the police response was quite active, and the neighbor that owns the property with the tree is outside looking. So we are.
So let me
waiting
see
for
if this
some
news crew
light.
is
I
heading
can't
over
move the
there.
truck because Hung and another neighbor are working to figure out the spotlight issue. Yeah.
All right, switching to this other local crew real quick.
Edge of the new search area for Danilo Cavalcante, now on the lam for 8 full days now.
Crazy.
And you're looking at the latest response and the latest new perimeter that is most likely just being established right now.
Yep.
And within that perimeter, we are hearing the responses to several areas within that, several neighborhoods within that search zone. And I'm going to go to the map right now. And Folly Hill Road, we're hearing, if you live near there may be some activity up on Folly Hill Road.
Oh, wow.
If you're looking at our screen right now, it would be making a left
Still.
up that road, and then a right, little, and then a right down to Folly Hill Road. So not too far from here, we're hearing some police activity.
Follow the corn crumbs.
Can we get a better view? No, sorry, you can't. This is what you got. You know, we could go to another.
Well, why don't you turn off the night fucking vision, because you don't need it.
Roadblock, but you're just gonna see this. And I know it's boring television, boring to watch, but this is what we got. This is, you know, all what we can do, because we need to be in a position to move or go somewhere that we need to be, or get out of here if need to be. So Linda on Facebook, Folly Hill Road is very dark, trees, a very narrow road.
All right. I thought he was saying something interesting. Uh-oh. Hold on, his stream must have ended.
A few roads if you live on, because as of 2 hours ago, you were not in the search zone, but you are now. So
Yep.
very quickly, if you live anywhere near Longwood Gardens, consider yourself in the search zone. So I'm going to go through some roads here that are in the search zone, starting in Kennett Square, North Walnut Road,
Chasing their
Longwood
tail.
Road, Schoolhouse Road. You were in the search zone. Conservatory Road, a lot of parts of Street Road north of Longwood Gardens,
What's up, Brady,
Folly
man?
Hill Road, Northbrook Road, Huntsman Lane, Lenape Road, north of 926, Locust Grove Road. I've spoke with a few people who live on Locust Grove Road. I know them. Now they are in that search area. So just be careful. Now, what do you do if you're in the search area? Just be cognizant. Lock your doors. Make sure your garage doors are closed. Make sure your lights are on outside if you have exterior lights. And if you have security cameras, just be sure they're working and operable. But I think the one thing that state police don't want you to do is panic. This individual does not want to be caught. That's what police say. Could he get desperate? Yeah, but police do not want you to panic.
All right, here's the new live. It's crazy how many times it drops. Fake punt.
So I'm told that the neighbors are saying they see there's a helicopter coming.
All right, let me pull up flight radar.
Yeah, guys, I'm looking for some updates. So guys, though I haven't heard about a confirmed sighting today, I heard about last night's surveillance. I'm being told from a neighbor, 1 second, that about 2.5 hours ago he was spotted at the corner of Longwood's property, and that time gap would basically give him time to go to that valley. I don't know which valley everybody is referring to. When you guys text me, if you could be a little bit more specific, that would be amazing.
I'm not seeing nothing.
The valley
Just under the
is
yeah.
a realistic walk given a 2.5 hour time gap between
It's crazy.
the alleged sighting that I cannot confirm.
1 to
sighting.
3,
I
and then
didn't hear
it's
about
now
that
8 to 10
firsthand.
miles.
But
We're gonna
what
get
I
into the
know is
press
that
conference here in a
they
second.
found they obtained surveillance of the suspect on that property last night. They
Okay.
obtained it today, and I don't know if they told me in real time.
Is there new
and
photos
that's why
or
the police swarmed that quick, or what? But shortly after I reported that there was a confirmed sighting there last night on camera, police swarmed the area as we pulled in, and they evacuated. So it's obvious that Longwood. Okay, so Valley Road at the bottom of Folly Hill. Gaylor Winery is the nearby winery that is being referenced.
okay?
Nothing yet. We're waiting. We're waiting.
All right, let me look for the press conference here. Here it is. I'm not seeing any updates. Now it's expanded, so
1 second, guys. I'm sending a text.
it's the same title as yesterday. Live. Manhunt continues for escaped unaliver in Pennsylvania. It's the same title. Ooh, we get closed captioning this time. Nice. I know I need some more coffee. Posted confirmed. Right. Push, squeeze, pressure. And its effectiveness. It's effective. What's up, Ruth? Earlier I had SWAT. Yeah, they're out right
Okay,
now.
I'm waiting for some updates.
I'm not hearing. I haven't been hearing any updates. I've been waiting for updates for like an hour. I'm not hearing it.
So where the home alarm is going off, so it's on Folly Hill, and
Folly Hill.
Valley connects to Folly Hill and Route 52, and people are saying that they saw a report from Fox 29 saying that there was a sighting today in Longwood Gardens. That's based on information they have. I don't have that information. The only information that I learned shortly after 5:30 is that authorities located surveillance footage of Danilo on Longwood Gardens.
I was going to
property
say the same
overnight.
thing, Kay.
Shortly thereafter, we arrived to Longwood Gardens. It was open still.
Is this a way to
Open
make
all
it look
day.
like
So we
they're trying to
arrived
do their
shortly after I
fucking...
got that text, and as soon as we pulled in, we
It all
saw
seems
everybody
suspicious.
evacuating, and you guys saw that live, the evacuation. So I'm trying to find out more. Sorry, I'm being a little quiet. I'm trying
Tear
to get
gas.
information rather than repeating information.
Oh yeah, I seen that video link. I heard horses and ATVs also. I'm gonna get to that press conference. Let me know if you guys hear any updates. Right, it's like who are you gonna think twice about somebody wearing a white t-shirt and gray sweatpants and white tennis shoes walking down the street? Hell no. There's plenty of people that wear that shit. So what's supposed to differentiate you between a prisoner? It makes no damn sense. It makes none. All right, I'm gonna switch this press conference. So let me know if there's an update, and we'll switch to it. I got the. I'll be listening to the scanner in the background. That's cool. Yeah, let's honk. All right, here's the press conference from earlier. And I'm going to have this on mute sometimes. So if you do hear it while I'm responding to stuff, you know why. No update yet.
Good afternoon. My name is Lieutenant Colonel George Bivens, Deputy Commissioner of Operations for the Pennsylvania State Police. Joining me today is District Attorney Deb Ryan and Chief County Detective David Sassa. As you know, on the morning of Thursday, August 31st, inmate Danilo Cavalcante escaped from the Chester County Prison. As an update, earlier today we had a possible sighting of Cavalcante by a person in the vicinity of Longwood Gardens. A search of that area has been underway for the past few hours and continues at this time. Our perimeter remains unchanged, with the exception that we have thoroughly searched the area around 2 elementary schools previously contained within the perimeter and have adjusted the perimeter to exclude both schools from the perimeter area. We've done this in an effort to minimize the impact on students and their families while we continue with our search efforts. The district attorney and I have an ongoing dialogue with school districts in the area and are committed to providing them the most up-to-date information so they can make informed decisions about school operations. I've told you all previously that we're utilizing hundreds of state, local, and federal law enforcement officers, canines, aviation assets, and various types of technology in an effort to keep the community safe and to bring this to as swift of a conclusion as possible. I'd like to provide the media and the public an opportunity for some insight of the scope of the operation that we've put in place. Following the press conference today, I'll provide you all details of how we can make that happen. As a reminder, we're asking the public's help by familiarizing themselves with the photograph and description of Cavalcante, to check security cameras they have, and to call us immediately if they believe they may have seen him. Again, we ask residents to please secure homes, outbuildings, and vehicles. Cavalcante has clearly already obtained some clothing and other unknown supplies, and we want to minimize any opportunity that he might have to get anything more. It is very important we keep the pressure on him as we continue this hunt. Cavalcante is considered extremely dangerous, and there is a reward excuse me, of up to $20,000 offered for information leading to the capture of Cavalcante. Anyone with information is asked to call our tip line at 717-562-2987. 717-562-2987. I continue to thank the community for their support and for allowing us the latitude to do our jobs while they deal with what I know are extremely stressful circumstances. We appreciate you all more than you know.
Okay, so is he breaking into homes? Because if he's not breaking into homes, who says the person that he's supposed to meet isn't leaving him backpacks of shit, waiting for the shit to die down, so then they expand their search zone, so then they really can go pick him up and take off? Is he breaking in places? Stealing clothes or what?
I wanted to also, because we've had a number of inquiries, I mentioned an injury to one of our tactical dogs the other day, Loki, and I wanted to provide you all just a brief update. He is doing well, has been released from the hospital earlier today, and is expected to make a full recovery and return to work within the next week. And with that, we will be happy to take any questions that you might have.
Details of the Longwood Gardens event. We saw the helicopter drop very
That's
low
it?
right off the deck.
3 minutes and we're already into questions?
So an individual reported that
What?
That he had seen someone matching that description, and he provided us a location that he had seen them running through that. 2987 717-562-2987. I continue to thank the community for their support and for allowing us the latitude to do our jobs while they deal with what I know are extremely stressful circumstances. We appreciate you all more than you know. And I wanted to also, because we've had a number of inquiries, I mentioned an injury to one of our tactical dogs the other day, Loki, and I wanted to provide you all just a brief update. He is doing well, has been released from the hospital earlier today, and is expected to make a full recovery and return to work within the next week. And with that, we will be happy to take any questions that you might have.
Details of the Longwood Gardens event. We saw the helicopter drop very low right off the deck and seemed to try to spread the underbrush.
So an individual reported that that he had seen someone matching that description, and he provided us a location that he had seen them running through that area, and so searchers have gone to that area. We're using people on foot. We have horses out there as well that are assisting with the search, tactical teams, and of course the aviation assets that you mentioned.
How close is this search to that trail camera location?
It's not very far from that location.
Which schools were removed from the search?
That was the Greenwood Elementary and Chadds Ford Elementary.
So how big is this radius now that we're looking at? Initially it started with that 2-mile radius, then it moved to Longwood, then it sort of east.
Now it's 8 to 10.
Yes, so it's about an 8 to 10 square mile area that we're looking at right now. It's a couple of miles across, but the total mileage would be about 8 to 10 square miles.
Is there any validity that he was actually at Walmart in East Marble Township? There was reported
I'm aware of that report, and we do not believe that was him.
And given the really released footage yesterday of his escape, he is so agile. As law enforcement has been looking up in trees and foliage, have you all been looking at stormwater management within the neighborhoods, and also have you been going door to door in various neighborhoods for welfare checks?
Yes, to all of those. It's been a very thorough search. We do.
Can you elaborate on that?
No.
What time was the sighting near Longwood reported?
Just before noon. Yes.
Colonel, do you still believe he's within this 8 to 10 mile perimeter that you've set up?
I have every reason to believe he is still within that perimeter. Yes, sir.
You can tell us why you have every reason to believe, sir.
We
Yeah,
have had no
why?
sightings outside of that area. We have maintained as secure a perimeter as we possibly could. And then as recently as today, we have another reported sighting.
What are the current sides of your perimeter?
So it is bordered on the north by 926, on the east by 100 or Creek Road, on the south by Hillendale, and on the west by 52.
Colonel, how much bigger is this perimeter today than say last Friday?
It is larger. I couldn't tell you what the difference in size is, though, off the top of my head.
But this is the same as yesterday, right?
It is.
Colonel, is there any evidence that he doesn't change the weapon you do on that?
I do not have any evidence to that effect, sir.
With the mushroom
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, just a minute, ma'am.
You mentioned you obviously know it had an effect on the canine officer. Is there any proof that the may have impacted thermal cameras at the prison that they have did or the kind of work at the time of the
I couldn't speak to what effect anything would have on the cameras at the prison.
Can you talk about the effect on law enforcement?
Oh, it makes it very challenging. Certainly all of you have been out in this weather, high temperatures, high humidity. They're wearing, uniforms with bullet-resistant vests, carrying a lot of equipment. It certainly adds to the challenge. With that said, I have not heard a single complaint, and I believe our people are up to the task. But
Do they get some break time, cool down time, water break?
if someone needs it, we absolutely get them some rest. But typically, what we've been doing is we're transporting fluids, food, those kinds of things to sustain them and keep them well hydrated out to their locations. Sorry, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Two questions here. The Mushroom Festival returns for the 28th year in Kennett Square, which is a couple miles from East Marble, Lowland Garden. The Mushroom Festival will return as planned. Our law enforcement, state agencies, federal agencies working very closely with local police to ensure that the baby will not go towards the borough, because some people are planning not to attend this year due to escape convict, even though he has not been spotted there. So any thoughts on that?
Well, we're working very hard to capture the escaped convict and not allow him to go anywhere. But along with that, yes, we are well aware of that festival, and we are working with authorities, a number of authorities, law enforcement, emergency management, and so forth, to try and make sure that people feel very safe at that festival.
Yeah, and last question, in terms of how technology has changed from 1999 when Norman Johnson escaped, he served about 3 weeks in Chester County, again back in 1999. How has technology changed that is supporting your efforts to find him? Any thoughts on that?
As with your cell phone, it's changed dramatically in that amount of time. And so we take advantage of some of the latest state-of-the-art options that are available. And so when I've mentioned here before, we use a wide array of technology. We have a number of federal partners here with us that I've talked about previously. All of the assets of all of our agencies are brought to bear.
If Mud Creek Road is the eastern perimeter, how did you decide to remove Chadsport Elementary School from the search area?
We carved it out by putting additional officers around there. We cleared that property and then put officers around it so that we could carve that piece out.
The property at the school?
Yes, sir.
Colonel, as you mentioned, another prisoner escaped earlier this year from Warren.
Yes.
Was found some days later, hiding out in the woods. So it seems like there's sort of a parallel to be drawn here between the two different types of manhunts. I'm wondering if you have any thoughts on how that situation compares to the search now, and if there are sort of differences between the two that explain the challenge that you're
And those are two of the more recent, this one and that are two of the more recent examples that we've had. There are similarities between any situation for a manhunt like this. So we try to learn something from each of those incidents that we handle, take from that how to run a smoother operation. Our partners in many cases are the same. In fact, some of the people that are here from the federal agencies are some of the same teams and resources. I was on the Warren County search as well. So there's some of the same resources. Again, all of us.
That's where they get all their experience from. This is, yeah, it is. It's nothing of substance, just like all the other ones, Gray. Ridiculous. Yeah, you're free to speak your mind here. That's for damn sure. Jeez.
Take lessons learned from it. We adapt those.
Lessons learned and adapt.
And, you know, there are different challenges with every particular.
This guy is like a keyword master. It's all keywords.
Search. If we moved 20 miles down the road, there would perhaps be some different challenges than what we have here. We would adjust to those.
Colonel,
Yes,
you
sir.
can speculation heat-seeking technology, thermal imaging technology used is not working because it's so hot. Is that correct? Is all the technology using in that regard working the way it should because of the heat?
It is.
There's no
Weather can certainly have an impact on it, but it does not take that technology out of the game at all. At times, to use the example,
Then what's your problem, right?
And get some additional hotspots.
It's a setup.
Different things like that can cause a hotspot, but it requires you to check a few more things, but it does not diminish our desire to use it.
Are you concerned that he is growing more desperate and yet more dangerous the time that he spends out in this weather and being hunted by you?
I believe he becomes more desperate. I believe he has always been very dangerous, and I've said that from the start. He's already murdered 2 people, one in Brazil and one here, in a very brutal manner. He's a very dangerous individual, and he remains so.
But now he wants to keep away from you.
Is this the 8th confirmed sighting, or are there more? And can you kind of walk us through those 8? Because it seems like he's going back and forth, or are we out of order on the sighting?
I don't have all of those other sightings here in front of me, but I can get that for you. We can talk about it another time. But yes,
But 8 is correct?
Yes, sir, it would be 8.
What about homes? I know you've checked some homes before. Are you going back and rechecking homes and nobody's home? What are you doing? Are you checking the relatives to make sure he's not in there?
We are checking homes. We're talking to neighbors if we don't find somebody at that home, and then each one is handled on an individual basis. We typically can check, tax records, county records, to try and find an owner if we're just completely unsuccessful. But the biggest thing we look for immediately while we're there is any sign at all of forced entry. And we have found some open homes, and in those cases we try to obtain permission. Otherwise, through exigent circumstances, we can at least make sure that that home is not occupied by him.
Is it true that he's gotten into any of these homes? We've had people contact us saying they believe
So they can illegally search a
I have not been
home?
able to confirm a single case to this point.
What?
It doesn't mean he hasn't, but I have not put on an individual basis. We typically can check, tax records.
some homes before. Are you going back and rechecking homes and nobody's home? What are you doing? Are you checking the relatives to make sure he's not in there?
We are checking homes. We're talking to neighbors if we don't find somebody at that home, and then each one is handled on an individual basis.
Did he just say that they're like searching homes even if they don't get a hold of anybody?
Records to try and find an owner if we're just completely unsuccessful. But the biggest thing we look for immediately while we're there is any sign at all of forced entry. And we have found some open homes, and in those cases we try to obtain permission. Otherwise, through exigent circumstances, we can make sure that that home is not occupied by him.
And make sure the home's not occupied. They're searching these homes even though they can't get permission.
I have not been able to confirm a single case to this point. It doesn't mean he hasn't, but I have not been able to confirm a single case. Yes. Yes. I don't doubt that someone was down there. I cannot confirm that it was him.
So that doesn't count in your case.
Have additional special forces arrived, sir?
We have had tactical teams from all over the country come in and continue to come in. We have some additional resources that are arriving today, and part of the team arrived yesterday and will arrive today, and will become operational by tomorrow. So one of the things when I talk about after the press conference,
Extingent circumstances.
how we can do this,
He said they're
I'll have an
allowed.
opportunity to talk about some of those teams tomorrow.
Extingent circumstances.
Give you some idea. I think, and I'll back to
It was at the 13-minute mark of this press conference.
what I would like you all
Here's
to
the
see
link.
is that there is an
13-minute
amazing
mark.
operation going on here. There's a collaboration between local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies. This is not simply a situation where we have a police dispatcher sitting and taking a call and dispatching a police car to go and follow this up. It is a very sophisticated, well-staffed operation that I believe, again, when you have an opportunity to see some of that, there are some portions, obviously, that I can't show you everything, but I think you would have an opportunity to see enough of it to truly come away with an understanding of the effort that is being made to ensure that we end this as quickly as possible, to ensure the safety of the community. We absolutely understand their concern. I get it as a parent, why other parents are concerned about their children going to school, playing in the yard, all of those kinds of things. Again, having been involved in a number of these searches, it is the same with every one of those. And we want to end this as quickly as possible. We'll throw every available resource at it to do it. There is no impact on morale, as I said a few minutes ago. I have yet to hear a single complaint. I interact with our people. We have shift changes where we brief out outgoing troopers and officers.
That's funny because when we were watching that local news crew, he was asking the LE that they were stopped at a stoplight, and he's asking the LE, how they're doing. He's like, man, it's almost like he's got help. And that was a couple days ago. But he hasn't heard nothing like that, huh? Morale is high.
And I talk to them when they come
Morale
in,
is high.
Shift and working in these conditions. Morale remains high. These are people who are volunteering to come here, many from out of the area, who are volunteering. Now, they're in the case of state police, they're being paid. So I don't mean it to sound as though they're just volunteers, but they are asking their commanders to send them here. That's how high the morale is.
Any sense of where he's going now, and then can you confirm that there was no equipment failure at the prison as it related to any heat that may have impacted any of the cameras or technology there that could have aided his escape?
I cannot speak again to the technology at the prison. That is not my focus at this point in time. My focus is on capturing him. There is an ongoing investigation there that I'm sure will reveal if there was any kind of a failure, or whether it was a failure of an individual or a group of individuals. That will all be determined and acted on appropriately. But for right now, again, the priority for me and our focus is on getting him back into custody. I have some ideas. Again, I can't get inside his head. I wish I could. I wish I could go right to where he is. So we use our experience. We use the information that's available to us, and we also use any number of different techniques to try and push him, to try and get him to make a mistake, and to detect that mistake when it occurs. Just 1 second, the gentleman back here.
Can you explain why you can't just have the perimeter and then sweep in? Obviously, it's not that simple. You've done it, but
yes.
Why doesn't that work?
For a number of reasons, it doesn't work. First of all, it's not just a perfect open piece of land that you can just march through. You've got businesses, residences, highways, hills, valleys, wooded areas that can't be pushed through. The number of people that it would take to contain that area and be able to walk shoulder to shoulder through that area and squeeze, and the amount of time that it would take, it's just simply not realistic to do that. If we were talking about, one city block or something like that, it would be a different story. It's just too large of an area to be able to squeeze in and push like that.
Yes, could you provide an estimate as to how
how many personnel are currently at Longwood Gardens trying to track this guy down right now, and what tactics and what technology is being used at Longwood Gardens?
Off the top of my head, I couldn't speculate. It'd be a large number of people. We don't break the perimeter, so we're not moving every single person there. We want to keep the perimeter secure while we move response teams there. And so I mentioned, tactical teams, aviation, mounted detail, some other foot searchers besides the tactical teams, canines. All of that is brought to bear. In terms of the specific number, I couldn't give that to you off the top of my head. I'm sorry.
There was a report of the man that said
Yes.
he brought him to his house, and also what they were using blackouts.
We are using tracking dogs, and yes, I believe the account that someone broke in. I'm saying I can't conclusively prove that it was him.
Has he left any traces that you have found? Traces of anything? Traces of clothing, food, like the one in Western Pennsylvania campsites. Has he left any traces at all?
We have not recovered anything that I can conclusively say was his at this point.
There was a lot of speculation yesterday about his training as a survivalist. A few years back, you led the search for Eric Spring in the Poconos. Can you talk a little bit about the difference between that search, which went on for about 48 days, and the search you're currently undertaking?
Again, as I said earlier, there are a lot of similarities between any of these searches. The difference there was the level of violence. We knew Freen was armed, and so both very violent individuals, very dangerous individuals. The difference is with Freen, you're hunting for a person with a rifle that will penetrate the body armor of any of the officers that are out there, and did penetrate the body armor of the corporal that he killed. And so it brings a different dynamic to that search. But there are a lot of similarities in the search as well. And again, that's where I tell you that we try to take lessons from all of those and bring those to the next job.
So Longwood Gardens is west of 52. Is that outside your perimeter? And I believe today was the first day it was open.
Yes, Longwood Gardens proper is out there. They have additional property that is within the perimeter, and it's in the vicinity of that I'm speaking.
And was that area was not open to the public today?
I can't speak to whether Longwood Gardens had that piece open or not. There wasn't anybody in there.
So not all of Longwood Gardens is in the perimeter.
Correct.
Do you still have men searching that night?
Yes.
Lieutenant, this is a question maybe for the district attorney or the chief. Neighbors adjacent to the prison spoke to us today about their concerns for their safety, not the first time that someone escaped from prison, but now the second time. About alerts. In May, they're on record today saying that in May, there was no siren, there was no warning. I know you don't speak for the county, but as the chief law enforcement officer for Chester County, how can you assure these neighbors that they're not everyone for themselves out there on the property?
So I understand that alerts do go out. The first prison escape in May, he was captured within 5 minutes, is my understanding. So I don't even know if there was a time for alert to go out, but I don't know that information conclusively. They are sending out alerts repeatedly.
So why are you answering it then?
Calls, and they keep expanding the perimeter and the radius to where they send those locations or those notifications.
I don't know the answer for sure, but I'm going to butt in and go ahead and answer like I know the answer for sure. What?
So I understand that alerts do go out. The first prison escape in May, he was captured within 5 minutes, is my understanding. So I don't even know if there was a time for alert to go out, but I don't know that information conclusively. They are sending out alerts.
Wow, okay.
Through reverse 911 calls, and they keep expanding the perimeter and the radius to where they send those locations or those notifications. So they are on high alert, and those communities that are affected immediately are alerted right away. So I know that the time frame is very rapid from when they are alerted and until when they have an incident.
Concerned though that, I mean, I know it's under investigation, but this is supposed to be a facility that holds in these dangerous people. This guy is convicted of murder.
Absolutely. Now, this is an outrage. This should have never happened. You know that I was the prosecutor who was assigned to this case, and I helped convict this man, and he was sentenced to life without parole. We're all upset.
What?
We're all concerned, and there will be a thorough investigation, and that will be made public at some point.
District Attorney Ryan, can you speak to the victim of Deborah for a moment and her family? And I'm assuming that the family has protection right now because it's not near them.
They do have protection, and they are
Wow.
terrified. They haven't left
She
their
was the
home.
prosecuting
They're barricaded
attorney.
inside and very concerned about their safety. We do have police detail around them 24 hours a day, but I know they're very, very worried. He will not be going back to Chester County Prison.
And when captured, what charges might he face? I mean, what does this bring from a criminal liability?
He's charged with escape right now. That's a felony.
Where will he go?
He'll go to a state correctional institution.
The one that he was sentenced to.
He hadn't been assigned to anyone yet. He was on the way to Smithfield to be assigned to another location. No, we're not focusing on that right
Shit,
now. Our
Bivens is
primary
probably
mission is to
happy
get
he
this
doesn't
guy
have to
in
answer the
custody.
question.
That's where all of our attention is focused at this moment.
Ms. Ryan, did your office answer the motion seeking a retrial or a resentencing for this defendant, Mr. Cavalcante? I know the judge denied it, but did your office have a response to their pursuing a retrial?
We did not respond. The judge decided that on his own. Yes.
Just a follow-up question for Lieutenant Colonel Bivens. We talked to someone who has taken it upon himself to enter into wooded areas and look for Cavalcante. Obviously, someone who is vigilante in this case. What is your message to people who may think that they would be empowered?
First of all, they have no authority other than that of a private citizen to do it. They are risking drawing away law enforcement resources because someone else may see them and report them, and we end up having to go investigate that and draw resources away. So I would ask them not to do it. I can't prevent them from doing it, but they have no authority and run the risk of, depending on what action they take, getting themselves in trouble.
Just to confirm that the most recent sighting, you said was at Longwood Gardens, but it's not Longwood Gardens.
No, I said it was in the vicinity. It was near Longwood Gardens. Yes.
That's not the primary Longwood Gardens property.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Is it Longwood Gardens property or near Longwood?
I don't know, sir. I wasn't out there personally on that when it was in that vicinity. I just know where the report was. It was very close to where the camera was, which was on Longwood Gardens property.
What would you say to those who say that he's winning right now? It's 8 days. He's up against 100 of your people. You've got technology. He's got barely nothing to eat, and you can't catch him. He's winning so far, not you.
Well, we've chased people for a lot longer than this and ultimately brought them to justice. As I've said before, we're not going anywhere. We will eventually capture him, and when we do, he's going to prison. I don't consider that winning.
There were some neighbors near the area where he was spotted by the creek who were concerned that bloodhounds were.
Well, it's 8-0, boy. Hello. 8-0.
I don't have bloodhounds at this particular scene, but I've got other tracking dogs that we have confidence in, and I'm told can perform in a very similar manner. And by the way, we have them from a number of agencies as well.
Just to clarify, so the heat isn't impacting any of the tech that you're using to search for him day and night.
Correct.
Is there any reason, I asked this yesterday, I asked the same question, is there any reason to believe he was getting or got help from anyone outside of jail?
It's something that
He
I'm
does.
always
He's looked
concerned
defeated
about,
for a
but I'm not
couple
prepared to
days.
Discuss that in any further detail at this point. We are always looking for that, and we continue to look for that because even if it doesn't happen at the beginning, it sometimes can happen at a later point in the hunt, and so it's something we're always aware of. But I'm not prepared to discuss it any
There was a
further.
report there was a train stop in search.
Yeah, it's that capsulate pressure squeeze
There
tactic.
was a
What's
train
up,
that
P Fox?
stopped
Thank
there.
you.
The
Oh, Dre.
railroads have been cooperative with us.
Thank
for
you
the
so
most
much
part.
for the
What they've been
1999
doing, is stopping at their normal stop.
super chat
and
donation. I
utilize,
appreciate that.
Others for
Hope you're
surveillance to
doing
make sure
good.
that no one else boards the train. so that we don't disrupt the train traffic.
I heard there's some
No, I don't.
storms coming through.
There have been a number of trains.
Be safe. There's another hurricane coming up on the East Coast as well. Thank you, Dre.
Does he have relatives in Maryland that he may be trying to get to? Something I've heard, but I can't speculation.
I haven't heard anything bad, Slave, but I haven't heard anything today. I wasn't able to
He has relatives
keep track
in the
today.
general area here.
Shout out to the mods for the links.
Maryland. If he's trying to get to those, I wouldn't be able to tell you that at this point.
Have you spoken to them? Have you tried to get cooperation from them?
We have spoken to relatives, and I can't go any further than that.
Yesterday you said something about you still believe he's heading south, but you couldn't elaborate on that. Can you go further today?
No. Okay. All right.
'Cause we
Again,
don't know.
Thank you very much for your help in getting this word out, keeping the public informed, and we'll talk afterward here about tomorrow. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. And thank you. Well, that was a joke of a press conference there.
And the inmate still
Whoa.
continuing it.
That's weird. It switched to Fox now. All right, so we're gonna switch back to let's see. Let's go to the local news guy here real quick. See what's going on over here? What's going on? Oh, the audio. Let me check Nick the Hat real quick. What's going on, everybody? Let's turn on the dispatch here. The scanner. What? Sounds like there's just people partying.
Jeff J, do you see that? Do you have any pictures? Can you tell me? Lenape and Uniontown Road. Lenape and Uniontown Road.
Whoa. Is there something going on? Let me see how many people are listening to this dispatch channel. No, that's the thing with an effective capsulate pressure squeeze tactic. It always changes. Remember? You can't map it out. There's only about 1,000
Something just
people.
happened?
Something over here. I don't know what though. Someone put up a sky lift and then it just dropped.
Their wishes has been wandering around the property for an hour, also trying to open vehicle doors. She keeps going off and on the property.
Huh. So somebody's...
Okay.
This is an unrelated call on the scanner. They found an empty can of peaches. P. Fox, thank you for the update.
The subject is now heading back towards the ER.
Heading back towards the ER. A lot of people running. What a fucking madhouse, huh?
Yeah, so okay. You're not there.
Yeah,
So
Latham wandering on properties.
that helicopter I was telling you about, still searching, still making that same circle around Baltimore Pike and Chandler Road. That is not really near where.
All right, I don't think anything.
We believe that there is a heavy response happening as
You
we
guys
speak.
hearing anything?
Is everyone okay? Oh boy. Why are they running? I think there was there may have been a minor accident with some equipment here.
Heavily wooded.
Hold on for a second. Get an update on what just happened here. I think I know what happened, but hold on for a second.
I'm not gonna.
No, I know.
I'm not hearing nothing.
Just to give you a little update of what happened here.
Okay, give us an update. What
We
happened?
have
Look at all that. What is going on?
Apparently, it was an accident here. It has nothing to do with the search, other than okay. I'm just going to mention what happened. This has nothing to do with the search, people, but you saw people running. That is a scissor lift, an industrial scissor lift that someone had brought in to try to get, I believe.
Look, listen, it's not our fucking fault if people are doing that shit. If you're going to have a fucking attitude in the show because somebody else is doing something, then that means that you're not understanding. So seriously, grow the fuck up. Be a fucking adult.
Leave the media to rent or something. This guy brought a scissor lift to get a better
there's plenty of other things in. Listen, there's plenty of other things in life to be pissed off and whiny about. Give me a break. Give me a break.
Point of the.
There's more things in life to be upset about.
Of any action that's going on here, and I think they were putting the scissor lift up and it collapsed. And now there is a response.
My Lord.
Not what we needed. Of course, you don't want to pull any kind of resources away from what's going on, but it looks like I do know someone was hurt. So that is a collapsed scissor lift.
Scissor lift. All right.
That someone had brought here to try to get a better. It wasn't media. This was, I believe, a private owner or something who
I
may
think
have brought
he's
this
just
here
hanging
to
out
get a
talking to
better
a bunch
view
of
or to
people.
get it from the media or give it to the.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here.
There was an accident.
Oh, kids. Oh, okay.
All right, guys. Anyway, I'm looking. So somebody is it? Oh, it could be Hong's number too.
Let me see here. How do I come on? I'm trying to mute this other one.
Ooh.
Okay, so
Yeah,
there
that's
was an accident over at that other one.
that bang was this. No, that's what this is, guys. That. No, it's
Look at all
it's right
those
here.
people
Look,
standing there.
This is what that was. There's kids that just got severely injured.
Why are they standing by the corn? Why aren't they out there by this other news guy?
So we're hearing that.
Look, there's a whole bunch of people like over here. Why are they standing there at the
I can't imagine. That was loud as shit. They're like gunshots. So no, it's very.
There's just a bunch of people that want to be on camera.
That's right over there, guys. There's like an accident. Here's Hong's number. It's that phone.
It is. It just keeps the press conferences just keep getting worse.
But I'll show you guys. There's a lot of.
No. Okay, well, when you should probably check Discord, Heavy Metal.
Thank you.
That's why I was saying what I was saying, Heavy Metal. Check Discord.
Oh, really? It really is. You're getting scissor lift? Yeah, they run a scissor lift. Camera angle. That's what we heard. Scissor lift? That's why that guy was running up to the police officers. Yeah. That's what we just heard. Is that a news guy? Apparently they brought it in for the news or something. Oh, okay. So it's on live Fox right now. Ambulance just got
So an ambulance is going there?
Fox 29 live guy. The ambulance just got there.
The ambulance.
Guys, stick with me.
Well, the location is right here. So, okay, there's nothing going on other than this ambulance. Okay, why? Okay, the audio seems to be.
Guys, just to give you an idea of what's going on here, this is unrelated to the search, kind of. What you're seeing right there is there was an injury. Actually, there's a person on that. I didn't even realize that. That person came here, from what we understand, to provide a scissor lift, an industrial type of scissor lift to the media here. No, I don't think no one. I think he wanted to offer his services of this industrial scissor lift to the media, and then he himself pulled over and put up the scissor lift in order, I guess, to get some pictures, but it collapsed. So now you see Longwood Fire Rescue, who deal, they're basically on the property of Longwood Gardens, attending to this person. It's really sad. Again, it's, yeah, it's. So that's, again, an offshoot to what's happening here. So, yeah, hydraulic failure, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I had no idea what he was trying to do. There's nothing to see here. There's really nothing to see here. And it's a shame that there's an injury because of this. They're probably trying to destabilize him, or so he doesn't move.
So somebody's on a stretcher?
I don't know. Do you want me to keep on this shot? Do you want me to move? Should I keep on this shot? Should I move? Because this doesn't have to do with the search. This is kind of a secondary thing that happened next to us. Keep it. All right, we're keeping it. I got another phone call. Hold on.
I don't understand what the hell.
Heat there was. And straight ahead, look at that. You got, yeah, see that. So like,
What are they? Okay, so
literally, I'll show you again. There's like
nothing going on, or what?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of us that are here, and I haven't received any texts from law enforcement in a little bit. The last text I received, for those of you guys that are just watching, is that there was no sighting today at Longwood Gardens. The sighting was last night, and it was captured on surveillance.
I don't know. Yeah, this is
So,
Nick.
we can't get
They
to
just
that
been
location.
standing
And you
there
guys just heard
chit-chatting
from a
the
lot
whole
of
time.
neighbors.
I don't know.
They
I'm not
tried.
getting it.
They tried
All
to
right.
go there. Make sure
Let me see here.
but they tried, and it didn't work. It's shut off. But I'll show you guys the corn again.
While we're covering this manhunt,
There's nothing
what you're
big
seeing
going
is
on.
a scissor lift that a man came to the scene trying to either use this or lift to photograph, see this manhunt scene, or maybe to rent it out to the media. But when he got no interest, it looked like he expanded and lifted that scissor lift, and when it got halfway up, it collapsed, and the man is on that scissor lift right now, injured. So I am going to back up a little bit, because We're here obviously for the manhunt, and right there, what you're seeing now is several local media here getting ready for our 10 o'clock reports. And we are on the west side of the new search zone. So I'm getting ready to do my live report. So I'm going to be working here for a minute. You may not hear from me. I'll try to bring up the scanner so you can hear it.
Who's coming over? Yeah, I just need Paul 4 over here. Where you at? I'm on the way.
There's nothing going.
Tanker 35 on route. Tanker 35.
So they're across the street? I'm not
So,
understanding what's going on here. Sorry, I haven't been able to pay attention to chat. Let's see if
Yeah.
mid
So
cover.
I have some friends.
I don't
over
know
there
what
that are
they're
working all
doing.
day. So guys, we're gonna find another spot in probably like 20 minutes or so. I'll show you the. Hopefully, then I'm gonna get back to charge
That's
the
what
phone. Yeah. All right, let's go. So
trying
we're
to
gonna go
help.
together. We've got
What?
the new dream team over here.
Okay, what did I miss? Sorry.
Oh yeah, a field trip. So we're heading in. We're waiting for this guy to pass. You can go.
Maybe construction?
Oh, I don't
I
believe-
don't
Yeah, there you go.
understand why
Alright, guys, so
how
here we are.
come
Like,
they're
we're
not at
literally
the
us two. Field trip. We're going into the cornfield for a legit field trip. The definition of one. One more time. So let me hit the share
We're
button
going
for you guys
into
so that
a
way. in case
field
people wanna
trip?
hop on. Come out. See, I would love to be a U.S. Marshal. Now that I think about it, this would be fun to walk around all day, but in this weather. Yeah, it's very. So while the perimeter is a little further out, obviously, residents are fed up and they want to make sure their neighborhoods are safe, which is why they're driving around. They're all gathered.
So that woods there borders just the construction zone on the new entrance to Longwood.
Okay.
That woods line there borders the ass end of the construction zone.
Okay.
So Conservatory Road is another 500 yards past that wood line.
Okay.
Not even, which is the edge of actual Longwood proper. We're still on Longwood property here, but that's Longwood proper, like fence.
Okay. So it's possible he could have. Is there a fence?
It's a vague fence around some of the stuff.
Okay.
It's mostly just the anti-stupid people fence, so it's not really that hard to go around.
Yeah. And guys, like, well, the lantern's gonna die, so if he pops out, we're gonna have to hit him in the head with it instead of use it as a spotlight. It's very.
I mean, like, again, for people who are watching, I am 6 foot tall.
This is a joke. I don't understand.
You see?
I don't understand what I'm watching.
So it shows you how easy it is to hide around.
This
here.
is a joke. All right, we're gonna go to a court TV. All the bugs and shit.
That's pretty sensitive. Faulty detector, 47 to be available. 47 to okay. Chester from Chief 35. Chief 35. You showed me out at 232. Reduce the speed of the apparatus and have them give the driveway at 232. Cambridge Road. Units responding 244 Cambridge Road. Safety apparatus at the end of the job. Driveway of 232 Cambridge. Reduce your risk. Factor copy.
We're good.
Track 35 copy.
Yeah, you're ahead.
Tanker 35.
Thank you. We're good where?
To do the live shot of the truck.
Okay.
So we just need to keep this
Chester,
screen up,
recommend.
pointing it down there, because we have a bump off the top.
Unit 69,
Do you need me to move up a little bit?
Chester,
Yeah, if you can.
All right, let me move my truck up.
Did we go to the? I don't know if I'm really. I don't. Okay, then good. I don't even know. Do you guys want to watch the court TV, Idaho4 shit, or do you want to keep watching for updates? Because this is kind of. I'm not really sure what I'm watching, and I'm getting distracted, so I'm not sure what. Like, there's an accident here. They're just going over to a cornfield because they're bored. Now they're coming. I don't understand if there's any updates going on. I don't.
And
Fox is reporting on the scissor lift collapse.
yeah.
Whoa.
And another interesting thing somebody just brought up is how we're able to walk through the cornfield, nilly
Yeah,
willy,
it's
and
real easy
there's
to
no
walk
police.
through corn. It's real easy to walk through corn.
Oh, your mic's hot.
All right, let me see here. I'm gonna look up this. There was a court TV special today about. Let me see here.
Yeah, if we can, we're gonna. Yes, we'll do it in the truck. Hey guys, we're back. Again, we're hearing all kinds of reports of just SWAT teams in the area, tactical units, things like that, and you're seeing them arrive to the scene right now. And probably what you're hearing, and what we're hearing, or from people who haven't gone through this yet. These are new neighborhoods that are being searched right now. So I know we're getting a lot. Folly Hill Road. We keep getting lots of reports from people on Folly Hill Road. If you're there,
Folly Hill Road.
Also, just got. Okay. All right. Listen. I got a couple things to do for now. I'm going to sign off for now. I will see you at 10 o'clock on TV if you can, but you'll probably be watching this anyway. I think I'm streaming my same shot, so either way, you'll see me. So you won't hear anything for the next 8 or so minutes, but we're going to keep this shot hot.
We're going to keep the shot hot. There's nothing. Let me check Nick here and see what's going on.
Be ready just in case the police don't respond in time, which they have been responding rather rapidly and rather quickly from the outset of this. It's not like their response time is too slow, but we were able to maneuver through this field. It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. I mean, it's very sad that people are getting to know this place
For the
wrong reasons.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful place.
No, it is. And
yeah.
hopefully they catch this guy rather soon. Hopefully tonight.
Sorry,
a text from law enforcement. 0 sightings. 0 sightings. So all of the movement right now, and then if you scroll up, you can
It's
see
not a new.
they're just guessing. This is what they're
It's
doing.
not a new neighborhood. It's, I don't know. Business as usual.
Guys, so there's really not much activity
Yeah.
at Longwood. Or
Yeah, there is
anywhere. All
nothing.
the activity they're seeing, obviously, they're just
An
following up on
accident.
leads, but there aren't any confirmed sightings.
I
It's
mean,
alarming. The last
you've seen
confirmed
it.
sighting, which you'll hear about either tomorrow or in 2 days from other media networks, is that there was a sighting last night at Longwood Gardens on surveillance.
That's all they're
I
doing
don't
is
know if it was a
hanging out.
hiker's
That's it.
camera or a hunting
There's a
camera
bunch of
or
people that.
garden surveillance.
There's a bunch of people that want to be hanging out. You know.
There
Maybe
was
it's
no
a good
sighting
thing I
today,
didn't
and
go
last
because
night's
it would have
sighting
been
is
a bunch of
confirmed
people fucking wanting to
100%,
hang
and
out
that
and
came
shit,
from
and I'm just be
a
like, yo,
very
I'm trying to do
reliable
work.
source. So maybe tomorrow they'll release the footage. If
I'm
they
just
don't,
trying to do work.
I'm sure they will by Saturday or Sunday. You guys can't see last night's sighting. So that at around 5:45, I got the text, and I told you guys about it immediately. I hopped on live just to let you know that I received the text of a confirmed sighting from law enforcement officials.
Did they say where the sighting was? I know they said Longwood, but where in Longwood? No information.
Yeah, so
Did they like not want to catch this guy?
well, they're not
let's not
officially.
tell anybody
So
where we saw the
officially,
body
this is what's interesting. The police officially won't comment about the sighting. I asked them in person, and when I asked them, "Can you confirm last night's sighting?" they said, "We can't talk right now," and they drove off. And that's when we were standing by Longwood Gardens.
I guess
So-
in a way they don't want all the good old boys to show up with shotguns and 4-wheelers.
But neighbors should be vigilant, you know, even if they don't release the footage right off the bat, they should tell people in that area that he was seen, which they did. They did say he was seen at Longwood, but that was yesterday, not today. So we're going to get ready to gear up and head toward another scene. And you're welcome to join us if you want. And we could come, I don't know, you have work tomorrow?
Yeah, I got work tomorrow. Everybody else in America.
Yeah. I'm losing track of days. I thought it was Friday. Probably a little.
It's Thursday at 10 o'clock.
It depends. So sometimes we leave and then something pops off, so we end up staying. If it's no matter what, we're going to be streaming, obviously, guys. Probably until 1. We're going to try to go to Unionville and Lenape. Somebody dropped the pin of where CERT is at, but that's just. I'm assuming they're just Unionville, Lenape, and Folly Hill.
I'm pretty positive that's that thing.
Okay. Hong has the exact address. Hong, can you show him the address of?
What's the address of this next place?
All right, guys. So we're gonna go for a ride and try to find some activity. This was a cool spot to visit, and we don't want to stay here for a while, for obvious reasons. We want to keep the residents aware of what's going on and where. At least you can know if you're local. There was a sighting here last night.
Let me see here.
And it was on the property of Longwood, which this is their property as well.
I'm not
And
even.
hopefully we
I
didn't
don't
get picked
know.
up by a
I apologize,
hunting camera,
chat.
showing you guys the tour, because that'll be quite humorous if they see that. But again, we're going to be heading to an active scene, and over there, some children were hurt. A scissor lift fell down. I don't have much information on that. I learned
things and do my report. So, and I'm listening to something in my ear. So, what I'm doing now is preparing for my report. I'm going to be on in 3 minutes. If you can, if you have a TV in front of you, I'd love for you to go on Fox 29 right now as for this live shot. See the latest, because we have Shawnette Wilson, my colleague, who is also working on this story, talking to people at Longwood Gardens who actually came up here to enjoy a day at these famous Longwood Gardens and were evacuated from here. So give me just a few minutes. Bear with me.
Kerry.
Thank you. And I'm sorry I have to keep this camera on because of our broadcast coming up.
I don't think they're gonna. I don't know. Any anytime it's at night, I don't think they're gonna get anything.
This guy's wife works for Energizer, so
And
we're
then
gonna have
these
some
guys are
batteries
just hanging
power
out. I don't see anything.
the lantern. And guys, not so guys, there are no sightings whatsoever tonight. Law enforcement is
Yeah, there's.
bungling around.
I was gonna say there's. It doesn't sound like there's
What I do
anything.
is on this phone, I'll show text messages from him.
It doesn't sound like there's anything. There's a lot of documents actually.
But
There's a lot.
yeah, on my app.
So I'm gonna go ahead and share it. I'm gonna give you the summary from my
just in
mod.
case.
Okay, appreciate it
Yeah,
very much
exactly.
for putting it
But,
together.
yeah, that's real time
Give me
information
1
from,
second here.
Yeah, literally, real.
So. There was 4 of them. Here, let me mute this. I don't understand what. I'm glad because maybe it would have been a waste if I would have went. Let me see. It would have been a waste of PTO, that's for sure. Motion to temporary seal. State's response to defendant's motion to remove cameras from courtroom and the temporary order sealing exhibit. And also there was a document from 9-1 that response to state's notice of intent not to cross-examine. Now that one was like 40 pages. And usually I would have Fridays to take on all of those documents, but CC Moore's in there too. Interesting. A lot of CC Moore. Is CC Moore going to be... Is she going to get... What? Is she going to be an expert? Because she's been talking a lot about it. Hold on. This is a lot of CC Moore stuff. Solving crime. Okay. It is interesting that they're choosing not... They were like, oh, we weren't ready. But then they're not... They're choosing not to cross-examine them. So that was 40 pages of a bunch of this and a bunch of that. So here is... We'll go ahead and read it. The motion to temporarily seal Exhibit 1 of State's response to defense's 7th supplemental request for discovery. Wow. The state of Idaho. Ooh, can I... Hold on, let me zoom it in. The state of Idaho, by and through Latah County prosecuting attorney, respectfully moves the court pursuant to Idaho Court Administrative Rule 32 G1 and Idaho Code 74-124 for a temporary order sealing Exhibit 1 attached to the state's response to defendant's 7th supplemental request for discovery hereon, because release or disclosure would interfere with enforcement proceedings, deprive a person of a right to a fair trial or an impartial adjudication, constitute an unwarranted invasion of personal privacy, disclose the identity of a confidential source and or disclose investigative techniques and procedures. Only need first 8 pages. Yeah, I mean, I'll read through the 8. Dated September. Okay, so that's the first one. Let me see here. State's response. And then this is 4 pages. Again, supplemental. all the filings February 21st, 29th, May 12th, June 8th, June 16th, July 12th, July 12th, July 25th, August 30th. Yeah. State's response to cameras in the courtroom comes now. The state of Idaho, by and through the Latah County prosecuting attorney, and respectfully submits the following response to the defendant's motion to remove cameras from the courtroom filed hereon on August 24th, 2023. As the court and the parties, including intervenors, are aware, this case has and continues to attract significant public and media attention involving not only traditional media, but also a broad range of social media related postings, blogs, podcasts, and other disseminations, etc. This case also involves significant physical and emotional components, not only by virtue of the nature of the unalivings themselves, but also by the myriad circumstances surrounding the victims, their associates, friends, family, the residents at 1112 King Road, and so forth. This case will necessarily not involve not only evidence of a graphic nature, but also testimony from a number of young and vulnerable witnesses. These include the surviving roommates of Madison, Mogan, Kaylee, and Calvis, Ethan Chapin, and Xana Kernodle, and also a number of University of Idaho co-eds and families and friends. In addition, and at least partially as a result of the substantial traditional and social media coverage, certain witnesses have already been subjected to the threats and harassment, including physical intrusions directed at not only the witness and other university co-eds, but their extended families and friends. The state fully understands the enormous value that responsible media has in helping the public to understand the true facts of what occurs in court. The state believes, however, that those ends can be accomplished without the need for camera video images or the physical presence of cameras in the courtroom. Bullshit, this is a learning experience. They need to be there. Based on the above, the state is concerned that allowing the presence of cameras in the courtroom will have a substantial chilling effect on the ability of witness to openly, fully, and candidly testify about some horrible occurrences. No, you're in a frickin' court. In addition, the state has a responsibility to take steps to ensure a fair trial for all involved. They're going to answer it regardless if they're on camera. They're in court. Issues before the court, the state reiterates the same concerns, including the issue of jurors accessing the broadcast and seeing evidence which has not been put in front of them, and witnesses potentially viewing broadcast testimony of prior witnesses. The state respectively, they're not going to be able to watch it. Do you think they let people during the OJ case watch TV? No. No. You tie that shit down. You can't access certain keywords, because it's all in the hashtags. It's all in the description. And then the temporary ordering sealing is exhibit. And I'll be check chat here in a second. Sorry, I'm just reading these documents. Based on the motion to temporarily seal Exhibit 1 of the state's response to defendant's seventh supplemental request for discovery filed here on, the court does hereby confirm and order that Exhibit 1 is confidential, exempt from disclosure, and are sealed pursuant to Idaho Court Administrative Rule for the reasons stated in said motion and until hearing can be held on the matter. There's that one, and let me see here. No, this was from Court TV. Oh, yeah. Hold on one second. You guys wanted me to read this, too. The first 8 pages, you guys said. All right, let me get to chat real quick. I'll zoom this in. Where'd my screen share go? Did it really go away? What the hell? Hold on. Good night, Dre. Sorry, I'm just looking here. Interfere with it. Yoli, if you're not busy tomorrow night, I'd love to have you on panel if you'd like. We're going to be late night tomorrow night. This week I just kind of been chilling on the own with the Manhunt stuff, and also other than Wednesday, I was just trying to keep them. I just haven't had much time this week, so I apologize. This Manhunt shit has been crazy. It's been taking over. I wanted to try a couple different things, so uh, but I'm gonna be opening up panel tomorrow night if you'd like to join, and then I'm probably gonna be taking some calls too. I'll be taking some live calls tomorrow night as well. So if you're not busy, Yoli, if you'd like to hop up, please do. We'll be getting into Idaho4 stuff tomorrow night. Obviously, we'll be, if dude ain't caught, we'll be, if dude ain't caught, we'll be checking out that stuff. Not as long as we were tonight. It was kind of, I don't know. Nothing really happened. I mean, I thought something was happening at first. It seemed like it was. And then after that, uh, just a bunch of people hanging out in an accident or something. No sightings, but it is interesting, though. There's always a sighting at night. Um, and you would think that, with this thermal stuff, you'd definitely be able to find something. I mean, shit. And the fact that, other agencies have joined and nothing has happened yet, that's odd too. And I still have the Manhunt thing up there. And then also, um, like that thunderstorm, is that gonna affect anything? Yeah. If you're not busy tomorrow, Yoli, I can do it tomorrow night. Okay, yeah, yeah. I'll be starting the show tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, around there. We'll be talking a lot more Idaho 4 because there's a lot of stuff that I've wanted to get into this whole week, but I haven't been able to get into because of the manhunt. Also, I was going to be trying to get into the body cam stuff. Well, I'll be working a full day tomorrow, so I won't be on until tomorrow night. So I'm maybe this weekend, not sure. I'm gonna be doing a members only with Silky, hopefully Saturday night. Sunday morning, I'm gonna try some sports on the Hangout show. Might even do it here. I don't know. We might do some sports on here. But I'll probably do it at the Hangout show though, because I kind of want to test. Whoa! I kind of want to test a couple things. Um, over at the Hangout show before I do the sports show on the Evil CJ shit. But um, so yeah, this weekend I'm gonna try to try and fit some of that in, but we'll see. All right, so comes now Brian C. Koberger by and through his attorneys of record and hereby responds to the state notice of intent not to cross-examine defense witnesses, district court decision and records to explain witness contact. Response to state's notice of intent not to cross-examine defense witnesses, district court decision and records to explain witness contact. Procedural history. The court conducted a hearing on August 18th, 2023 on Mr. Koberger's third motion to compel. 4 witnesses testified for the defense, and the state reserved the right to cross-examine 2 witnesses. On August 30th, 2023, the state... No, this is not the right one. Yes, it is. The state filed notice that it does not intend to reopen the hearing and cross-examine the 2 witnesses. That was interesting. Referred in the state's notice of intent not to cross-examine defense witnesses, district court decision, and records to explain witness contact, state's notice, are a 3rd District Court transcript from CR 14-20-07840. Mr. Koberger's defense team has reviewed the exhibit and provides the following response. At first blush, it appears the issue before Judge Whitney in State versus Daryl... What? Dalrymple? Dalrymple. State versus Dalrymple. Yeah. Was the state was seeking a protective order relating to the... Yeah, that's the one that we were going through, Yoli and I. Geez, all these... Daryl Limple. What the hell? Yoli and I did a read through of that. That was pretty interesting. So check out the video of that if you want. Very interesting how it kind of like lines up with the Idaho4, and so the state is trying to use that as a reason for them not to disclose certain stuff to the defense. So, however, the decision Judge Whitney announced was on a different issue and was made without the benefit of expert testimony relating to the forensic investigative genetic genealogy process. It is noteworthy that even without the benefit of that testimony, Judge Whitney concluded that the state needed to turn over in discovery everything in its possession relating to genetic genealogy, and the defense was welcome to bring further motion on the issue. Now that's funny because the state is using this as a case to to tell the judge, this is why you shouldn't. This is why you should be okay that we don't turn it over, because this is what happened before, Judge. Now they're saying, yeah, but at the same time, Judge Whitney in the case said that the state did need to turn over, and they didn't have experts testifying. The court is asked to decide something different. The information sought by Mr. Koberger through his motion to compel is the same information that the state seeks to protect with its motion for protective order. The SNP profile created on behalf of the state and the genetic genealogy process directly used by the state to identify Mr. Koberger. Mr. Koberger is not asking for a genetic genealogy database, rather than analysis and documentation utilized to identify him. Mr. Koberger has also asked for the S&P profile, and the state has agreed to provide it. The court is left to decide whether to shield the analysis and documentation developed and used to identify Mr. Koberger, or to order it provided by his defense for his defense. This court makes its decision with the benefit of expert Steve Mercer explaining the duties of attorneys to examine this evidence and the types of legal decisions that could be made based on this evidence. This court has the benefit of knowing, based on expert testimony, how S&P results are produced using bioinformatics. Further expert testimony described how genetic genealogy tracing is conducted in the documents generated by a genetic genealogist, showing the analysis and result. Further, this court has the benefit of expert testimony describing how S&P testing can be compared against STR testing for contaminants and mixtures, as well as how the S&P in genealogical data can impact statistics. Lastly, this court has knowledge of the intricacies of prohibited law enforcement access to various DNA databases. We heard that on the testimony. The testimony the court received in the hearing relating to this loophole is not something Judge Whitney had the benefit of knowing. No, because he didn't have experts up there talking. It is important for the court to be aware at this time. Same information has now been published on August 18th, 2023 in The Intercept. The article details forensic genetic genealogy and the loopholes utilized to obtain information in contradiction of authorization, which is why they were saying, yeah, we went, we got it through this way, and we don't need to show it because it's not part of discoverable information. Why should we have to show it, right? No, it is, because that's what you used in order to create a profile in order for you to to get a match. Open source information states that this is an award-winning news organization dedicated to exposing the powerful and holding them accountable. The court in State versus Dalrymple also lacked the following documents that establish the relationship between the Idaho State Forensic Laboratory, local police departments, and prosecuting entities in the state of Idaho. This court received such documentation attached to the declaration of Ann C. Taylor in support of the third motion to compel. The agreement is attached again hereon as Exhibit B. This memorandum shows that Idaho utilizes federal money to work with Ortham Laboratories to identify suspects in certain cases. This memorandum shows intricate relationship between agencies for identifying which cases qualify for identification through genetic genealogy. In Mr. Koberger's case, the Latah County prosecutor, the Moscow Police Department, the Idaho State Police, and the FBI worked together to investigate this case and identify a suspect. At some point, genetic genealogy was utilized for identification. That information remains withheld from Mr. Koberger. Mr. Koberger does not even know when this began or when he was supposedly identified, which is his right. The memorandum contains a requirement that the Federal Department of Justice policies, hereinafter DOJ, must be adhered to, and that agencies must sign a memorandum of agreement to follow such policies. The DOJ has a policy regarding forensic genetic genealogy, DNA analysis, and searching. This policy was attached to Taylor December in support of third motion to compel, and this again attached hereon as Exhibit C. That policy requires that the prosecutor and investigating agency collaborate, page 5 and 6. The policy also requires that investigative agencies only enter and search DNA databases that permit law enforcement to use their services. This is all stuff that was explained in those shows where we went on the DNA stuff. Yeah, like there's a certain way that you can only you can obtain it a certain way. There's a reason why there wasn't any homework, because you didn't have to have homework the way that you got it. The policy requires that all the forensic genetic genealogy profiles, account information, and data shall be retained by the investigative agency for potential use during prosecution and subsequent judicial proceedings. Page 7. There is a relationship between local, state, and the federal government to work together. DOJ policy requires retention of analysis materials for use in judicial proceedings. This knowledge, in addition to the potential for misuse of information, is something that is discoverable and necessary to Mr. Koberger. Oof. And I'm only on page 5. I mean, this is all stuff the FBI has compelled to turn over its CAST report related to cellular data evidence and its investigation related to the identification of the car. Good. The investigation related to the car included hundreds of names of individuals owning a white Elantra. The evidence held regarding DNA is no different. The court in Dalrymple incorrectly permitted the state to hide material from the defense by claiming they did not have it. This is not how discovery works when the state decides to work with outside agencies to take liberty from someone. This court has thus far shown that the FBI does not exist outside the discovery rules. It should not grant them immunity now. Let me see here. The transcript provided from the Judge Whitney does little to instruct this court about what should be decided. This court has a different question. Mr. Koberger requests materials and analysis, not a database. These materials are required by the DOJ to be retained for use in judicial proceedings. This court has the benefit of understanding the process and the materials that were created in this identification of Mr. Koberger by the state and its agents. Mr. Koberger respectfully requests the court order the state to disclose the materials. Mr. Koberger is happy to comply with any limiting order that the state or that the court deems appropriate. All right, and then it says police are getting DNA data from people who think they opted out. Yeah, we went over that in the DNA episodes as well. DNA kit, we talked with Yoli. Yoli has an interesting story of 23andMe. CeCe Moore, an actress and director turned genetic. What? She was an actress and a director? Turned genetic genealogist, stood behind a lecture at New Jersey Rampo College in late July, propelled onto the national stage by the popular PBS show Finding Your Roots. I like PBS. Moore was delivering the keynote address for the inaugural conference of forensic genetic genealogists at Ramapo one of only 2 institutions of higher education in the U.S. that offer instruction in the field. It was a new era. Moore told the audience a turning point for solving crime, and they were in on the ground floor. We've created this tool that can accomplish so much. Genealogists like Moore hunt for relatives and build family trees just as traditional genealogists do, but with a twist. They work with law enforcement agencies and use commercial DNA databases to search for people who can help them identify unknown human remains or perpetrators who left DNA at a crime scene. The field exploded in 2018 after the arrest of Joseph James D'Angelo as the notorious Golden State unaliver responsible for more than a dozen unalives across California. DNA evidence collected from a 1980 double unalive was analyzed and uploaded to a commercial database. A hit to a distant relative helped a genetic genealogist build an elaborate family tree that ultimately coalesced on D'Angelo. Since then, hundreds of cold cases have been solved using the technique. Moore, among the field's biggest evangelists, boasts of having personally helped close more than 200 cases. The practice is not without controversy. It involves combing through the genetic information of hundreds of thousands of innocent people in search of a perpetrator, and its practitioners operate without meaningful guardrails save for interim guidance published by the Department of Justice. All right, and we did watch something on CC Moore. We actually it was a thing where like she did her own little like newsletter, or not like a newsletter, but like a presentation with like a PowerPoint. That was very interesting. All right, so there was a special, and I'll get to your guys' chat here in a second. I just wanted to read through that document real quick. Definitely go look at the last episode with the DNA stuff, because it had her like her own little presentation. I can't remember what channel it was, honestly, but it was pretty neat. Had like her own little presentation, slideshow, PowerPoint. Very interesting. Definitely, the DNA stuff. There's a lot to it. It's still confusing, but honestly, I think it's all very interesting. So we're gonna check out some of this court TV special here. Give me 1 second. Now they're talking about the latest courtroom stuff going on here. And they're talking about the defense and the FBI witness tampering, the prosecution, and the courtroom cameras as well.
Our cameras become your eyes and ears. Our cameras replace you getting in the car or getting in a plane or getting on a bus or getting on a train and heading down to your local courthouse to see what's happening. Cameras in the courtroom allow you to do that, us to do that. Because again, they're public.
All right, let me get to chat. Thank you,
public
everybody.
for a reason. Now, this becomes an issue with in every case, with every defendant. I want to get a fair trial.
Thank you. I appreciate
and every
that.
defendant is entitled to a fair trial, but not necessarily a secret trial. And it's interesting to see the reaction of many criminal defendants and their defense teams about how they react to a case when all of a sudden it becomes notorious or high profile and people are invested in finding out and seeing if justice will be done in the case, whatever they believe
thank you,
justice
Dre.
is.
Thank you for the $9.99
But again, it's not like
super chat
these
donation.
trials
Appreciate
are
that.
happening in his courtroom or the judge's courtroom or the prosecutor's courtroom. It's the
Thank you so
public's
much for the super sticker,
courtroom
Celtic.
where
I
all this is taking
appreciate that
place.
so much. Oh my gosh.
So let's go back in history.
Kelly.
Because we have history here.
Jesus. Kelly, come on, Kelly. My gosh, when did this thing? I'm sitting here reading documents for like 15 minutes after it happened. Thank you so much, Kelly. Thank you so much, Celtic, Dre. Oh my gosh. Kelly. Oh my gosh. Kelly. All of you. For real. Damn. Kelly. What's up, Dolphin? FBI and all. I mean, I'm gonna you know what? Should we just switch back and see if there's anything going? We'll get into this stuff tomorrow night. Let me switch back and see if there's anything going on. Hold on. Okay, they're driving somewhere here. Hold on. Kelly, I appreciate that so much. Oh my gosh.
We're gonna see if we can see
Dolphin,
any activity.
police simulator.
Is it open, officer?
Thank you.
Oh, you want me to play some police sim? I don't know about.
Stay safe.
I don't know about
So we're
tonight.
getting up here. So we're gonna, when you get to the pin, we're gonna drive past and make a right. On Red Line Road, and then take Red Line all the way to Lenape Union. So we're gonna go to that pin and then keep going until we see Red Line. So let me make sure. It was like a strobe light in the sky, but very low, like 9 feet. So not in the sky. It was just like 9 feet up. So here's Red Line, and then we're gonna go towards. Let me make sure I'm in communication with this resident. So we're on Red Line now. This should lead us to Lenape Unionville Road. Eventually, let me just make sure. So we're gonna take this all the way down to Lenape Union.
Lenape Union. Let me see.
So does this just say it's gonna be straight ahead?
Let me see here.
So again, guys, for those of you guys that didn't hear earlier, the last confirmed sighting was last night, and I'm sure we'll hear about this tomorrow. It was at Longwood Gardens on a camera. And like several law enforcement sources told me, including members of like tactical teams, that if it rains, it's going to help them get this guy much quicker. And they're hoping it does rain. I'm not sure if there's any more rain in the forecast. So we're making. Let's stop here. Make sure we're right. We're making a left here, guys. Right at this intersection. Let me double check. What road are we on? Is it 840? Yeah. So make a left here.
All right, everybody. It doesn't seem. I don't
And we're
know.
looking for
I don't even know
Hill.
if anything's going on. Last night, last sighting, that was from an hour ago. Let me look this other live feed and see if there's anything going on. What's up,
Really,
man? Sorry, I haven't noticed. I'm having more of a
actually, I wanna
conversation
show
in
you.
Discord than I am here in my
I'm gonna
own
punch
chat.
this up, and I hate punching this up because the camera stinks in here. But
Switch
there's a
to the
fixed-wing
fugitive.
aircraft, and that's a plane, single-engine plane. Inside it, there's, I'm sure, some
Single-engine
surveillance
plane.
technology. So, can you see that?
Let me pull up flight radar here.
Okay, so that's my flight radar. Hey, it's actually, if anyone wants to do, this is a free app. What is it?
Let me see. Chester
There's several
County.
of them. Flight radar. It's a great app. You just tap in, and you could see
map.
that little airplane that's flying around. That is the fixed-wing surveillance search plane, and that's the path it's been taking. And in essence, that path, that green line, is the search zone, is the current search zone. So whether it be a helicopter or any other aircraft nearby, you can just punch it up, and it kind of tells you which aircraft it is and their flight pattern for the last, for their entire flight. So it's very handy to see what kind of
I don't see
aircraft are in the air, deciphering which, whether it's a
see
news
most tracked
helicopter,
flights. See, it was showing up.
or a search helicopter or whatnot. So take you back.
It was showing up the other
And
night, but I don't.
Another
see it now.
someone else was asking the video. We have several cameras. This
radar.
particular camera is our mobile camera. This is like a 360 camera.
Let me
We can
see.
use all around. So
Day 8.
When it gets so dark, it goes to a night mode, night
Radar
vision.
view.
It's not infrared, but it goes to a night vision, and
Multi-select.
it enables you to see much better at
Hold on,
night.
I'm trying
when
to
there's
get through this flight radar thing here. Let me see.
it's just better contrast.
Where in the heck?
David, good question. It says, how do you get anything on the scanner? PSP and most law enforcement is all encrypted. I will give you my 8th grade answer to that, because I'm pretty sure this is right.
There it is.
A lot
I
of the
see
channels
airplane
that
now.
you hear that we're
PT-12?
getting our information from are open channels.
What the heck? It's a plane now. So I bet you this plane has radar or thermal. I bet you this thing has thermal. Because look, it's circling that perimeter. So 52. Down to 1, right? Here's 1. Then you got Creek Road, and then Lanap, and 52. It's doing circles around this thing looking for. I bet you this thing. Yeah, this has got to be some kind of fucking Some kind of thermal. It ain't gonna take long now if they're doing this at night. Oh, you're welcome. Right, right. No, I get it. I get it, 'cause there's a lot of other stuff I was gonna get to this week. I don't know what they're doing. What are they doing? 'Cause he was just, hanging out and shit. They're driving down some country road right now. So we can sit here and hang out and watch this flight radar for a minute unless you guys want me to go to we can go there, but a Pilatus PC-12NG. Alright, let me go to Nick here. That thing's just circling. I don't really see any kind of...
Oh, yeah, we can go straight.
It's just doing a bunch of 8s.
And if you see
And I'm gonna go ahead and end the show here in a few. It honestly, I was just waiting to see if there was an update over here, but I'm not really seeing anything.
because the one guy's got a camera on,
I don't understand what we're...
so we can't go any further. I don't think.
At least they got a different... At least they're not news helicopters up flying around. At least it's actually like some kind of... Yeah, like some kind of plane with maybe some technology or something. I imagine... Because think about it, right? The hardest time... It's been the hardest for them at nighttime. That's why...
Is this closed?
Obviously, because of the dark, right?
Hey, how are you?
But
Is this
now...
closed over here? Oh, we're good. Okay.
Now-
Stay safe. Thank you, guys.
He's not gonna really fucking know about this tech. He's gonna be thinking it's the same shit every night. I wouldn't be surprised if tonight, overnight, we hear that he was
Okay, so we're gonna keep
captured.
going
I wouldn't be
straight, trying to
surprised.
figure out. We're gonna go to somewhere we can.
Because he's probably gonna think it's the same, just like the last other nights this last week. He's gonna be able to do this, do this, do this, do this. And I guarantee you that fucking plane's gonna fucking catch his ass. And if it's not tonight, if we don't wake up tonight hearing that the dude was captured, I bet you tomorrow night I bet you tomorrow night they'll find him.
I got it.
That's if he's there still.
Look at the thing.
He could be fucking gone by now. But I don't know. It seems like he's waiting and waiting and waiting. Now I think he's starting to venture
What we'll
out.
do is we'll take you down this entire road.
But I think
and then
tonight
we'll go back
we
up that
tonight
way, 'cause
we
I think
might
I saw
we might
some
wake up tomorrow and hear that this
people
dude was
stationed up
caught,
there that we can
or maybe he'll get caught
park next to.
tomorrow night.
I'm
I
honestly
don't
not
think he'll
sure
be caught in
where
the daytime.
we are headed.
I think he'll be caught at night.
Let me
Not raining.
find out. Is that closed or is that open?
All right, here's the link to Nick the Hat. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. It would be nice for him to actually be caught for once.
You
You
guys
know?
can see how foggy it is.
Yeah, it is pretty foggy. We'll get into more of that Idaho4 stuff tomorrow night. There's a couple things that, like I was wanting to watch with you guys
Somebody's calling.
Monday and we
Find out
didn't even get to it. So
if I can.
we'll be getting
Hello?
into all that.
Hey, hold on. 1 second. Don't say much because I have you on speaker. Give me a second, guys. I have to
Hanging
turn off
out.
CarPlay.
And then we'll see what's up for this weekend. I can't wait to get this damn fucking
All right, well, you're still
studio
gonna be
done,
on
but
speaker,
it's
I'm
a
sorry.
lot of work. It's
So,
a lot of moving shit. But we're gonna do it. We got to get it done. I need my desk. It's like twice as much room. I can't wait.
Where is he?
I just got to figure out a couple different things for
he was back
the
there at
whole
that thing?
to get the setup kind of the same, but
That was him.
so fingers crossed. But fingers crossed,
Okay, can you send me that
dude
pin
gets
again?
caught. Fingers crossed.
Jeez, the fog, guys, is like terrible. So we're gonna.
I just don't think there's anything happening right now. Other tactic is capsulate, pressure, and squeeze.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. We're gonna pull over and put that in. Pull over right here. All right, sounds good. Thank you. Hold it for a second.
Yeah. All right, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and hop off. We'll be back tomorrow night, normal time. And tomorrow night, I'll throw in some police simulator, all right? I can't tonight. I got a whole long day tomorrow, a extra long day. Usually I'm not even working on Fridays. So I got to get to bed early tonight.
So
and,
we're gonna head to another
do a
pin
whole day tomorrow, but we'll
and
see you
if it's
tomorrow.
the right one.
And
We're trying to go to
hope y'all have a peaceful and positive evening. We'll talk more Idaho4. Some of these other cases too.
Folly Hill
Definitely need
or
to get that
It's-
Karen Reed episode.
There's a lot of people telling
Get
us
to
to
the
go to a certain
Karen
area,
Reed
but
episode
it's
sometime.
confusing.
Get to some of this other stuff too.
So we're gonna
But
go to this
definitely go hang over at Nick the
pin
Hat.
that takes us
Let me
to
know. Hit me up on
Red Lion
Discord if
Road and Lenape
you have
Road.
any updates. Let me know. Shit, because I won't be hearing shit. I'm gonna be hopping off, eating a sandwich, and then I gotta head to bed real quick because I gotta be up at that 4:30 in the morning. I got not too much sleep ahead of me, so sandwich, sleep, work, and I'll be right back. See y'all later.
And
Can't
I
wait to
guess
see you
this is
tomorrow
like
night, late night,
typical
and we'll be having Yoli up on panel
activity
too.
for the past
Good night,
7 days.
everybody.
You guys have been with us watching the activity go from 0
dude.
Yo.
You, dude.
Yo. I'm on my way.
Phone for you, Mr. Moss.
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way.
Wow, man, that's just rude.
I'm on my way.
You know I'm a dreamer, but my heart's of gold.